Check it up. Is it Monday? I don't know. Feels like a Sunday. My week's been all off. First off, happy Labor Day. Thank you to all of you that work so hard to keep this country, this world running smoothly. So many jobs that don't get enough praise and we don't really notice until stuff goes wrong. So shout out to you guys. Shout out to everybody that fought for our rights. As a former history teacher, man, I value that and understand what our foundation was laid by the people that came before us and that are working today. So I hope whether you worked because you enjoyed your job and it was necessary, or if you had the day off and you got to relax, that would be fantastic. But regardless, it is Monday. This is Command's Corner every single Monday. Holidays, not holidays, vacation, sickness, crazy life, tired, doesn't matter. We're here because we want to be, because we enjoy it. I appreciate you guys every Monday, 9 p.m. Eastern. As you guys come in, if you don't mind, this is just that little like throw out, like, hey, if you forgot, hit that thumbs up on the stream. That just shows YouTube that you like this content specifically, this stream, this channel, this kind of beard world / community. That does mean a lot. And if anybody hasn't, please send out an invite if you want to send people, if you want to share it, Instagram, Facebook, whatever the case may be. Shout out to you guys. Hey, in the chat, if you don't mind, in the light of being positive, share what you guys did today. My good buddy Travis said he went skateboarding. Dude, it was hot in Michigan today, man. We were at a high of 89 with humidity around 60%. Whoo, man. And Sassy Red and Kevin are in vacation in Tennessee. Very cool. I'm glad you guys got to catch it. I think anniversary. Happy anniversary to you guys. But what'd you guys do today? I tried, I'll be honest, I tried to avoid the outside as much as possible because I'm ready for fall. I'm over the heat. I'm over the humidity. The second you step outside, it's just sweat. It's because you're just living in this like humid atmosphere. So, man, 89, sunny, and humid. Whew. Goodness. So if you guys are just coming in, two things: hit that thumbs up on your way in. Just the reminder, they're not trying to like threaten anybody, but hit that thumbs up and then share out what you guys did today. Did you hang out with the family? Were you like Caroline and you went to the pool? If you're gonna be outside, you like almost had to be by a pool. And D-Dot says stay inside. Yeah, I definitely did. That's cool. Scott got to take his kids swimming, cut out early from work at home. I love that. So again, I hope you guys are doing well. And oh, nice. Harper's back in here, said, missed the last few weeks. Great to be back in the positivity. That's right. You are in the right spot. And if you guys are unfamiliar with this show, whether it's right now, whether you're watching a replay in the future, this is called Command's Corner. My last name is Command. Nice to meet you guys if you're new here. Nice reminder if anybody forgot. That's my government name. It really is. Nobody ever believes it, but it is my government name. And this is a live stream that we've been doing for over 5 years without ever missing. Truly not ever missing. It started in this corner right over here before I even had walls, before there was a studio, before there was anything. I was literally, my very first several months of live streaming was from a pool table. I had a tall kind of like bar, like seat that was terribly uncomfortable. It squeaked and was terrible. Had a little snowball mic, which is just like a $20, $30 mic. And I was on a pool table with like nothing behind me and just streaming from a laptop computer. A laptop camera. Let me take it a step further. A laptop camera that was streaming, and we've just kept coming back. The idea of this has never changed. The idea of the stream is to give the chance to have a break from the stressors of life. Come somewhere where you can debate and have discussions on things in this crazy idea. Remain humble, remain civil, remain friendly, and talk about anything that we want to. But it was also a place where I didn't want you thinking about bills. I didn't want you thinking about all this other stuff that's going on in your life. You just wanted to come to a place where everybody knows your name. Or if they don't, they're going to sure as heck get to know your name. And then we're just going to form this friendship. Essentially, I didn't want people to feel the pressure of going to the bar and having to drink, having to spend a bar tab, having to be around other people that maybe are drinking and driving, doing these different things, but have that human need for camaraderie, that community aspect brought together. We've been doing it for over 5 years, you guys. And I'll say, because of you guys and what we add in, I think we're pretty dang good at it. And hopefully that goal is put forward to you guys. Now, of course, it's changed and evolved over the years. We want to always keep getting better. We always want to keep it fresh and never get stagnant or boring for you guys. So we always feature a company. It changes every week. And this week is Ruddy Man. We'll talk all about that. Sometimes they launch new things. They always have deals or discounts or sales. They always have giveaways. We always have things to talk about that's going on with these companies. And you guys get to know the owners behind the scenes. You guys get to know what this company stands for, what they do well, what the community thinks about their products, their service, their ownership. Not just from me, but literally hundreds of people get to share their thoughts that they have. Hey, Bearded Bear, thank you so much. And so that's something that we do. Then we add in fun, silly little things. We give shout outs to new people, to the ladies out there. We hear about what's going on in your beard. We hear what was the best part about your weekend. We do a fun, kind of lighthearted play on Florida Man, which is a headline that just shows wild things going on in Florida because it's like the melting pot of America all in one place. And then we do things like this or that. We play a game where you're going to choose this one or that one, and we have a discussion about it. Hey, True North, thank you. And super cool, man. Jacked Up is in the place. What's up, Jacked Up Leatherworks? Welcome. What's up, Twitch? What's up, Mike? Welcome to everybody that's coming in, man. I see you guys all. I appreciate you so much here. Heck yeah, it's going to be his 40th. Oh, is this Mike's birthday coming up? Did I miss that, Ellie? Awesome. Is that... Okay, let's see here. Mike is doing all right. His birthday's in 2 weeks. Oh, cool. Very, very cool. Ellie, keep me posted so we remember. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And Josh, we're going to talk all about my podcast today. I'll kind of get into the details of that in just a minute here. So, man, thank you so much for being here. Still petitioning for the calf cam. I don't know if I can take it that I want you guys to forget about the stresses of life and not think about your job, not thinking about bad relationships, people that are in a negative way. However, I definitely want to not take it as far as a camera underneath the table. So where's Sam at? She is getting ready for bed, working. Who knows? She's around. I don't know if she's listening right now. But Sam, if you're listening, John H. would like to tell you thank you. So beautiful. What's up, Brad? Welcome, dude. Awesome, guys. So, oh, man. And what's up with Pro Pickleball and the Civil War going on, Dan? Don't know. Pro Pickleball is pretty fun to watch. And Sam and I, oh yeah. So, and we kind of talk about things going on in life here too. Tomorrow we get back to the gym for the first time in several weeks. Essentially, it was a season of our life where we were deciding not to go to the gym. I'm not going to say we can't go to the gym because that's an excuse. It was a full conscious decision. The main part about that decision is Sam had been on a different medication. We wanted her body to settle. We wanted to get used to it, not have any scares. You guys know she's going through a lot right now with some thyroid complications and then just some other stuff going on medically. And we're doing our best to get through it. And we're going to start slow and ease back into the gym tomorrow. So we will be casually going through and casually going through, and we will be playing some pickleball tomorrow. So, well, hey, Leo, we will be back at the gym. So if you guys want to follow our pickleball journey, our lifting weights journey, our Sam's weight loss, I don't exactly have the goal of a weight loss, but I have the goal of being as healthy as I possibly can right now. And if you want to follow that, check us out on Instagram, Dan C. Bearded. Very, very simple. So, yes. And Dan, don't wear pants. So a calf cam is a little bit iffy. So, true statement, Justin. I do not wear pants. However, I do wear shorts. I have never streamed for you guys without at least shorts on. So we should be safe there. There are shorts. And of course, can we show some love for the basement blankie? If you guys do not have a blanket in your basement, are you even American? Well, some of you aren't, so that's probably not fair. I wonder in other countries if they do a blanket in the basement. Because I can't sit. I don't know about you guys. Let's do a poll here. We'll start off with our first glimpse at a this or that poll. When you are sitting, so you're just sitting around. When sitting around, do you need a blanket? No blanket needed. Okay, so let us know here, guys. When you're sitting around, do you need a blanket or no blanket needed? So let me know. Click that poll in the chat. I'm curious here. Hey, healthy bearded, aka Jay Cruz. How you doing, my friend? Mr. Votto coming in yelling at us. I love it. What's up, Nick? Saw your content today, man. Absolutely love it. Love seeing people get involved, especially when they can have their own unique take on things and spin things in a way that we haven't seen before. If anybody's considering making content, I highly encourage it. I just think the hardest thing to begin with making content is finding your own unique original lane. You watch people, you love people, you respect people, and it's easy to kind of go in a similar direction as them because you see what they do. You want to replicate that, even subconsciously. Bearded Beanie, dude, great start, man. I can't wait to see what you're able to do in the future. So keep pushing and keep trying to be like, hey, man, what is the Bearded Beanie? What makes me unique? What makes me stand out? As long as you can do that, man, you're going to enjoy it and have fun. If you're trying to chase numbers, if you're trying to chase people, you're going to fail because you'll never be them. You'll never catch them. So just a little bit of advice there as I've seen all through the game. I see the ups and downs. I see people leave and come and go. And I see every angle of it. And so if that can help you out at all, I think that could be valuable. And again, I see people, whether consciously or subconsciously, going in a certain lane that's already been done before. And then you see the burnout, then you see the disappointment, you see all that. So do your thing, man. And you got it. Did I put something wrong? No, just in general. So the polls in general. If you're sitting around the house, if you're watching TV, if you're doing something just casual, do you need a blanket? For me, I do. If I'm working in the studio, if I'm hanging out with the family, I'm a blanket guy. I like to have a blanket. I don't know if it's a comfort thing. I don't know if it's a childhood trauma thing. I'm not sure. I will say I'm in Michigan. And so during the winter, it's always cold in here. During the summer, we have air conditioning. And so in the basement, it's cold. Heat rises and the air conditioning starts in the basement. So yeah. Hey, what's up, Michael? Welcome, welcome, welcome. So yeah, for me, it is definitely a blanket. I am a blanket guy. I'm a little surprised by the poll. I'm definitely a little surprised by the poll here on the 70-30. So, okay. All right. Interesting. Well, cool, man. And again, thank you guys all for coming in here. We're going to get this party started and continue to hang out. It's because you're wearing shorts in Michigan. That's fair. I can't, no argument here. I do wear shorts all year round. Jacked Up Leatherworks in Harrison, Michigan. Nice, man. I'm in the Flint area. I'm in Genesee County. Snuggie. No, I never had a Snuggie. I will be honest to say I've been curious before. Definitely been curious, but I usually just put it over my legs. It just kind of covers my legs. Well, why don't you wear pants? I don't like pants, you guys. Get off my back, okay? I'm a grown man. I can make my own decision, okay? Leave me alone, guys. And as D-Dot says here, if you guys could, just hit that thumbs up for us. It's going to be amazing. Absolutely amazing. Man, we are the opposite. JT Steve says he's in Florida and wears pants all year round. I'm up in cold Michigan and I hate pants. I wear them. I own pants, you guys. The one thing where I think people got confused on my like weird things is I don't own jeans. I literally do not have a pair of jeans. I hate them that much. If I wear pants nowadays, it's like, I call them athletic joggers. They're not, okay, I don't know if athletic joggers is the best. Like, business casual joggers. I don't know if that's the best way to put it. You can wear it with a polo, but you can wear it with a t-shirt. You can wear it with a hoodie, but you can wear it with a long sleeve. Like there's a lot that goes to it. Yeah. Hey, look at Eric, man. Thank you. That means so much to me. Yeah, that means so much to me. Pants should be illegal. Tim, I'm with you. Well, Tim, if you're running for office, you got my vote, sir. Yep, you got my vote. Admit it, you're wearing yoga pants. I don't know if anybody who remembers the legging days. Somehow this like inside joke thing got swirling around leggings. And so, yeah, is it a texture thing or you just get too hot? It's a feel thing. It's like what do they call that? Just like a sensitivity thing. I don't like fabric of pants on my legs. I don't know why. I just don't know. I don't know why. So yeah. Leo says, Dan, Jen just gave me a bald and bearded shirt for my birthday. Let's go. Hey, Leo, that's awesome, man. And shout out to your wife, Jen, aka Jetty. Man, it was cool to meet you guys, and that is so cool. Yeah, the Commands Corner throwback. I really don't even remember. There was something around an inside joke of leggings. And so, yes, if I could go barefoot all day, I just might. If I had to put a percentage on it, barefoot of my life, 90% of my life is barefoot. Yeah, I don't like I don't like socks. I don't like shoes. Most of my life is barefoot. And so, yeah. So yeah, Banana Go, I'm the same way. I don't like the feel of pants on my leg hairs. I just don't, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Rompers. So I think I would need like a little pee pocket. I need a little easy access to use the restroom, to urinate, however you want to call it. So I don't know if a romper is for me, but I don't know. I'm sure you guys all saw the viral video recently, the romper stomper. That was a good one. Essentially, a girl was going to use the porta potty at a Morgan Wallen concert. Her mom was watching. I think she cut people in line, but said she didn't know. These girls get a little bit snippy with the mom, and then they start battling. This girl comes out and bam, lays the smackdown on these chicks. So yeah. So you wear something similar to Fabulous? No, I don't know what that is. I just wear athletic joggers. That's all I wear there. Hey Donald, thank you, man. Dude, Donald just donated 5 memberships. Thank you. Did we just become best friends? Yep. Oh, I hate socks. Socks are up near the top of my list of hated things. Absolutely. No, calm down. Go to sleep. My watch is talking to me. Sorry, guys. Ooh, I like that, Roman. He says, vestiphobia, the fear of restrictive clothing. Yes. What brand? Kohl's. I'm not too afraid to admit it, you guys. I wear Kohl's joggers. It's the Kohl. I think it's called Flex. Is that the name of the brand? I think it's called Flex. So I love. Hey, Funk Daddy. What's up, Steve? Good to see you, man. It's been a long time. No socks with sandals, only when going to the gym. So only when going to the gym, I'll rock socks with sandals. That's it. Oh, Holly. Okay. You guys get me off on my tangents again. You know I hate lotion. You know I hate socks. Put both of those together and in bed? Whew, shoo. That is true. Walter is not wrong here. I am a paid sock model. I don't know how many people can say that they've been paid to model socks. This guy can right here. So yes. You've been inactive for 15 minutes. Would you like to do some jumping jacks? Right, my watch. Yeah, exactly, Anvil. Quiet. No, I'm very active right now. So yes. All right. Leo says, for a positive guy, you seem to hate a lot of things. So I can't read Leo's tone, right? That's the thing about the internet. And our next week's podcast might have to do with something like this, right? I can't tell if he's got a smirk on his face. I can't tell if he's being serious. I can't tell if he's being combative. Tone is really hard to interpret, even when you feel like you know someone, like I do with Leo. So I would say this in a response to somebody saying, for a positive guy, you seem to hate a lot of things. Positivity for me is really important to understand what it is. Hey, Corey B. What's going on, man? Thank you, dude. Thank you for donating those memberships. And of course, a special shout out to Vinny P in the house. Vinny, my man. Thank you. So, okay. So my response to somebody saying that, hey, man, you're a positive guy, you seem to hate a lot of things. Positivity does not mean you love everything. Positivity does not mean that you are always rainbows and butterflies. You're always, and again, guys, if I had to bet, I would imagine Leo saying this with a smirk on his face, just like a little buddy humor, right? That would be my guess here, given that earned benefit of the doubt. And so, so he goes, I can't figure out emojis well enough to use them smiling. And I know Leo enough to be able to know he's smirking there. He's giving a little bit of a smile, but not in like a combative way. But my response is, being positive doesn't mean you love everything, because I do get this rap, right? I do get people that want to use stuff like this against me. Jenny and Leo. Yeah, I got you. I do get people that are like, he says he's positive and this and that. My positivity is making the most out of every situation. If the doctor tells me, Dan, tonight you got to wear pants, socks, and lotion to bed, I'm going to say, all right, baby, let's do it. Suit him up. Sam, help me out. Like, I got to get ready. I'm going to make the most out of it. You're not going to see some rant video about me ranting on the internet. You're not going to see this. I'm going to make the best out of every situation I possibly can. And again, I'm just approaching everything in a place of looking at the positives in it. Now, of course, that doesn't mean you can't have different preferences. As Jeff said, having preferences doesn't make you negative. Exactly. And again, guys, Leo even backed it up. I knew he wasn't saying it in any combative way. He's like, I can't figure out emojis. He was saying it with a smile. And Tim's right. I keep it real, right? Absolutely. Yep, absolutely. And Johnny Ray's Nate says, life is so much lighter when you assume positive intent from situations where you don't actually know. Man, and I don't know if you guys have seen this video. I'm gonna have to find it and post it on Instagram. There's a video of this dude in a mall. So it's a black dude interviewing this white dude who has like long hair. I believe he has glasses on. And for a lack of a better term, he talks kind of nerdy, right? We can all kind of understand what nerdy talk is. And so the interviewer's like, hey, somebody stepped in front of us. How rude. And the dude just drops like the most like prolific line of all time. And he has a couple lines where he's like, don't, and I'm going to butcher it, but you guys will kind of get the concept. He'll say like, don't impose negative intentions when it could just simply be ignorance or somebody living in their own world. If somebody steps in front of you when you're talking, chances are they're not like, hey, I'm going to be rude, skip those people, I'm going to cut right in front of them. Chances are they're thinking about their bills. Chances are they forgot to pick their daughter up from daycare. Now they're freaking out. They're just trying to get to where they are. There's no malicious intent. There's nothing wrong. They're not assuming anything about you. I absolutely love that. And Nate says that's exactly what I was referring to. And if anybody has like a assume no malice, yeah, is that the name of it, Jesus? So if anybody has like a title of that video, it's worth it for everybody to watch because it was like it hit me like a ton of bricks. It was like, whoa, you're right. You're right. We don't know what's going on with other people. And it's so much better to assume positive. Bad Juju, I do reviews. Yep, reach out to me, man, or woman. Dan_command at yahoo.com or Dan C. Bearded on Instagram, which is preferred. Hit me up. I'd be happy to chat, give you some details, and go through all that. So, yes. No, this one is this is a legacy hat, Warren. This is from the very beginning of Ruddy Man. I'll talk all about them tonight and how long I've been working with them. So, yeah. And Nate says, don't assume negative intentions when the person is just not aware. They're doing their own thing, living their own life with their own problems. Yeah, it's so good and stuck with me. Same here. Yep, same here, man. It really, really, really stuck to me. Curtis says, got Dan on 5 screens. Let's go. Bad Juju, just contact me, man. I'd be happy to explain everything when you reach out. So yes, waving arms. That one was a fun one. I had, guys, all right, I'm going to talk about it in a second on the podcast here. I had another situation where I could have gone left, if you understand what I mean. I could have gone left and made a situation real bad, but I didn't. I didn't do that. Leo says, right about chances are, although I know someone who interprets conversation as if nobody else matters. Facts. We always have exceptions. I know people like that too, Leo. Absolutely, man. Yep. And so many people do instantly go to negativity. Yeah, absolutely. I was so bummed the interviewer didn't take the opportunity to really interview. Yeah, it went over his head. The interviewer, like, he didn't fully grasp it. Hey, Joey. All right, Joey, $5 holler from Joey. Beard shake, everybody. Everybody on the count of 3, we're going to do a beard shake, okay? 1, 2, 3. Yeah. All right, Jacked Up. Thanks for coming in, man. Keep listening. Keep hanging out with us. Absolutely love that. Love that. Good to see you, Joey Hookham. All right, Mr. Joey down in Florida. And Joey, if you haven't caught Florida Man Mondays, you're in for something, man. You are in for something. And Jeff says, I always try to turn someone's negativity into positivity. So do I. Sometimes that creates enemies, and that's okay. Sometimes it's temporary. They come back around eventually. Absolutely. And again, guys, if you are assuming positive intentions, if you're assuming you're going to have a great night, just a reminder to hit that thumbs up on the video. I know many of you have just forgotten, and that's sincerely, I know you've forgotten. So yes, just keep that in mind here. And man, I appreciate you guys being here so much. Let's go and take a look at what we got going on tonight. We do have, easy there, killer. We do have Command's Corner every Monday, officially into September. Shout out to September. Welcome, Beard Twerk. Welcome, everybody. Every Monday, 9 p.m. Eastern. I hope that you guys will pop in here anytime you can. And one last time, if you guys want to share this out, I do think we can make somebody else's day better by coming in here, hanging out, hearing perspective, and just kind of building each other up. So I think that will be great. All right. Hey, Mr. Allen. Well, Mr. J. Allen, welcome. Okay. First thing, if you guys have not caught it, we have not officially talked about it on YouTube yet. So I wanted to make sure to really go over this other than a community post that I did. And this, thank you, Jeff. I appreciate that, man. So here's a community post that I did. My wife and I, we kind of did this in the background. We gave a little tiny tease last Wednesday on Beard Advice Live, but that was it. We've been working for months on this. We had to buy equipment. I had to learn how to do a podcast hosting without asking a single soul. Did it all myself, which most people do. So shout out to everyone that's done that. But I also had to, I had to get a mic, had to get a new stand, had to get a wire. We had to figure out our layout. We had new graphics. Shout out to my wife who does all the graphics on these. She's so talented and has such a good eye for these things. Such a good eye for these things. Man, it is so fun. So dang fun here. So let me explain to you guys real quick. And there is a link in the chat right now. You can find this podcast on all major platforms: Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Radio Public, you name it. Hey, what's up, Danby? You name it. It is going to be on there. Sam does use Canva. Yes, I use PixArt. She uses Canva. And thank you, Roger. We're very proud of the audio. So there's a place that will rate audio based on like the purity of it. And I want to give myself just a tiny little pat on the back because the audio tweaking and everything on this audio board was all me. We have better rated audio than the Joe Rogan podcast. Real talk, straight up. We have better rated audio, clearer, more full audio than Joe Rogan. So if I can ever have a little up on that one, hey, I will take it 100%. But it just goes to show you content is king. Having something that is pure and having something that is clear audio is not going to bring you anything other than an enjoyable listening experience. So thank you for that. I do appreciate that a lot. So Michael, great question. I'm going to hit that in just a second here. So guys and girls, the podcast is called Catching Up with the Commands. Now, we also have an Instagram, so please go over and check out Catching Up with the Commands on Instagram. Every Monday, here's our schedule. I'll break this one down for you here. So here's the schedule Michael's asking about. And so he said, love the podcast, Dan. How we know when there's a new episode? Okay. Every Monday, you guys are going to vote on Instagram between 4 options of what the topic is going to be for that week. So you guys will vote on Monday. You get to decide every single week. We come up with the 4, but then you pick out of the 4. Every Wednesday, Sam and I are going to record. We'll post on Instagram some different like behind the scenes things. And we will have a new episode every single Friday. Every single Friday, there will be a new episode of Catching Up with the Commands. So make sure you stay tuned to that. I'll be posting it all over Instagram and Facebook, of course. But I hope you guys will tune in there. Monday, vote. Wednesday, record. And then podcast on Fridays. Our very first episode, was why Dan quit teaching. So we talked about all the reasons that went into our decision as a family for me to leave public education as a teacher. There's some pretty wild stories in there that I know a lot of you would be really engaged with and entertained. Jeff said, love that podcast. I was so into the story. It flew by so fast. So thank you guys so much. And yes, the voting is happening right now. You guys go pop on to the Instagram page of Catching Up with the Commands. I think I can grab it for you guys here real quick. But it's, perfect. All right, here's the Instagram page of Catching Up with the Commands. And again, shout out to my wife, man. She made all the graphics, all the stuff you see on the screen is all her. It's really, really cool. And we do love that it's another form of content. Now, here's a couple of things. This one is not 100% family friendly. My Instagram, my YouTube, all these things are family friendly. That one is not. Sam wanted it to be a little bit more raw, a little bit more risque, and kind of Sam has a sailor's mouth. Now I'm not perfect. I'm human. I'm normal. I'm a guy, right? But Sam has a good little sailor's mouth and likes to use her adjectives in a proper way. And so I thought that was pretty cool to have on this podcast. Hey, Ken, on this podcast. So I want to put that out there. If you're somebody where you're like, nope, I do not consume anything with language, this one's not for you. And nothing on there is going to be beard related. It's everything on everything that we have here is outside of beards. So for this week, you guys, you can vote on a saver and a spender. You can vote on parenting kids in sports. You can vote on a work-life balance, or you can vote on not letting people live rent-free in your head. And so that one is a pretty likes to use their adjectives. Yeah. And I don't personally think there's anything wrong with swear words. Our kids hear swear words. If our kids swear, we just say, hey, man, make sure you keep it here, not at school, not other places. I think giving words like that too much power is not a healthy thing. Just if you want to describe and explain yourself in a certain way, cool. I don't see being offended by words like that. So, and yeah, thank you, Lazybeard. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. And so, yeah, it's that's the one you want to go vote on. I'll give you honesty. The one that's leading right now is not letting people live rent-free in your head. And the main one is because it's we had an incident over the weekend that actually Sam got into an online altercation with somebody local, and it was living rent-free in her head. It was in my head to the point where I didn't want to make a bad decision, if you understand what I mean there. And I did not. I rose above it. I was better. And we want to share kind of our perspective on that idea. A lot of people say it, but very few people actually live it and go through with not letting people live rent free. And so that's the leading topic right now. And that story is a good one. And I think it's good perspective on how to, move on, how to handle those things. So I'm very excited for this, you guys. It is the Catching Up with the Commands podcast on all platforms, Spotify being the biggest one, Apple Podcast being the next biggest one. And then there's even a browser link that you don't have to listen to any podcast platform. It's just going to be one that you have right there. Hey, Scott, thanks for coming in, man. Appreciate it, dude. All right. So new podcast. Very, very excited. Monday, you guys vote. Wednesday, we record. Friday is the episode every single week. Yep. Every single week there. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Yep. A lot of fun. Okay. So that's what we have for the first segment here. Now, I do another stream that's all throughout the week, random days, random times, called Beard Topics Live, where I take your guys' questions and then we talk about them for an hour. The first half is set questions that I picked from you guys in comments and Instagram and Reddit. Hey, Swag, welcome in. And then the second half, oh, and thank you. And yeah, if anybody wants to rate them on Apple, on Spotify, or follow, that all helps out too. So I would hope you guys are doing that because you want to and you enjoy the content. I'm not trying to bag or solicit anything out there, but it does help out. And so, Dan, do you have to be subscribed to be on one of those platforms? No, they're totally free. They have free options on all of them. I just checked out Apple Podcasts for the very first time because of my podcast. So yeah, it is awesome. And I do that Beard Topics Live where we talk about your beard questions. So I'm not going to spend what's up, Mike? I'm not going to spend a crazy amount of time on this one today, but if you guys have any beard questions that have just been burning and you don't get to make those streams or you don't have Instagram to reach out to me on a regular basis, what's up, gamer? This would be the time to drop your beard questions, and I would love to help out. And I love this. Josh says, Dan, this reminds me of the first episode of your podcast. Absolutely great. And honest, I'm so sorry you're treated that way. And if you guys are like, treated that way, what are you talking about? Go check out the podcast. You'll hear some literal specific stories of how terrible the school district and some of the parents treated me. Real stories. So I think that would be awesome. Okay. And okay, I love that one. And then Leo said, excellent podcast. There's a lot in it. Thank you. Mike says, Sam seems so much more comfortable on the podcast. She was so good, man. So dang good on the podcast. So, oh, man, thank you so much, you guys. And is it on iHeart? I don't know. I don't think it's on iHeart, Leo. That's one of the very few ones that I did not have the option to put that on yet. And then, all right, so here are some questions that we have about beard stuff. Josh says, Dan, quick question. Can you do another video about colors for the shirts with beards? I still don't understand. All right. Hopefully you guys caught my post on YouTube, on Instagram, on Facebook, where I showed the different colors. If not, let me go ahead and bring this up here because it's a really important concept. Really, really important concept. So can you do a video about the shirt colors with beards? So as you see here, now this is literally the same spot. Literally my shirt on, took a picture, took my shirt off, got my beard ready, took another picture. 30 seconds at most. Some people are like, well, the wall is darker on one side than the other and the beard, blah, 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 blah. Yes, these phones adjust slightly on their own because of the colors that are coming into them. So because of the shirt that is bright and orange, it's changing how the camera operates. There was no filter. There was no editing. If anything, the picture on the right is lighter. Lighter should show more transparency, right? The more light you have, the more transparency you have. So that would just exacerbate the problem, but it didn't do that. So to answer this question here, I don't understand. If you have a color that is bright, if you have a color that is really opposite of your beard, it is going to show through more. If you find one that can kind of blend in with your beard, it's going to make it look more full, look more dense. So for me, and it depends on your beard color, right? If you have a white beard, you might want a different preference to show off your beard. But for me, it's dark earth tone colors, black, dark gray, dark blue, dark green. Those are kind of the ones that I live within. A dark navy, a dark heather gray. Those types of things make a massive difference. Now, those of you where your beard does not go down to your neckline, it doesn't really matter that much. But if your beard goes over your shirt, it plays a really, really big part because of this. So if you don't understand, you got to figure out how your beard is looking with certain colors. I will never wear white. I will never wear a bright orange, bright green, bright yellow in situations that really matter to me. And so, man, it really is a huge difference here. And the moral of the story was, if I wore my beard like the picture on the left at all times, everybody would think less of my beard. Now, many people would still say, awesome beard, dude. Awesome. Love it. However, that's the exact same beard, just with a different shirt background, and it changes everything. It changes everything. So do I change my wardrobe based on my beard? 100%. Some people will definitely make fun of that and say that's ridiculous. I don't care. It makes me happy. It makes me confident, and I love the way my beard looks. Now, what was the other most common comment? Why don't you just trim off 4 inches? Then you're good. Because I like my beard longer. I like my beard bigger. That's a personal preference. Do I think with the black shirt my beard looks bad? No, absolutely not. I love it with that one. So that is a big thing for me. Really big thing for me. No logos under the chest, no stripes, no light colors. All of that makes a huge difference for my beard. All right. So hopefully that helped out on your topic there that you were coming through. Don't have to answer, but do you make money from Apple and them from podcasts? I don't know. So, do I want to make income from the podcast? Yes. I hope you guys would all want to make income from doing things that you enjoy. If you can get paid to do what you love, if you can get paid to do what you would do for free anyway, why not? Right? Let's explore that. I'm not going to sit here and be like, I don't care if I do. I really hope to make money from that. I don't know if I make money from Apple. I don't know if I'll make money from Spotify. Have literally no concept, haven't looked into it. My form of money will likely come from sponsors. Now, I've literally never said the word sponsor when it's come to the podcast. I'm not asking companies, I'm not reaching out to companies, but as companies come in and maybe it doesn't make sense for a beard video, maybe it doesn't make sense for a live stream, I'll say, hey, no, you can't be on my YouTube channel, but I have this other platform. Or if there are companies that normally would be on this YouTube channel that still want to sponsor that different content, because that content's going to reach new audience. That's going to reach a lot more women. That's going to reach people that do not have beards. And so if companies want to sponsor that too, hey, absolutely. But it's not something that we're concerned about. It's not something that we're like reaching for or waiting on right now. I truly believe if you build it, they will come. Now, you got to add a little bit extra to that. It's got to be quality. It's got to be adding value to people's lives. It's got to be adding value to these companies. So to answer it straight up, I don't know if I will make money off Apple or Spotify or any of those things, but the more preferred method is going to be the sponsorship model. So we'll see where it goes from there. We don't have any sponsors right now because we haven't asked anybody or even said the word sponsor until this moment. But I'm sure if we do what we're supposed to, they will come. And so, yes. And if you want to hear about explosive diarrhea, look at Diablo's comment. If you guys want to hear about explosive diarrhea, Go ahead and check out that latest podcast. There is a pretty good story about explosive diarrhea. Dan, on Everyman Jack, did you say that their beard wash was stripping? Very stripping, D. Dot. It's fine. It's not bad, but it's very, very stripping beard wash. Yes. Okay. No plans. So JT Steve, great question. So with this podcast, we have a ridiculous amount of planning. It may seem like we're just kind of winging it and talking. There's so much planning that goes into every step of the podcast. One of the things we are consciously not doing is putting any kind of time limits or expectations on it. Hey, Tara, we want to just have free-flowing conversation. If it's 20 minutes, cool. If it's an hour, awesome. If we go an hour and a half, that's great. So no limits on this, right? All right, podcast, yeah. Really enjoy how conversational you both were in the podcast. It wasn't just a monologue, but a conversation. Yes, and that's part of the planning too. We just want to talk, but have some structure within our talking. So yeah, we're never going to preach. We're never going to have judgment and say, do this, do that. We literally feel like we have a fresh perspective on a lot of things, that we're not influenced by other people, that we're not copying others, that we're not following this path. We don't have insecurities driving these things. We just are going to be super transparent and sharing our perspective, literally with no judgment. If people disagree, this is another thing. If people disagree with us, that's fine. That's great. We don't want I'm not trying to convince anybody. I'm not hoping people are trying not to convince me. We're just sharing our thoughts. I think if more people did that, the better off we would all be. And so, yeah, very, very excited about that one. And again, I don't know the path to making money on it, but for sure, our model is going to be sponsors in the future. So, and they will happen naturally. Yep. There's no YouTube for this podcast. There's a link. I'll put a link to a browser so anybody can listen. You don't even have to have a podcast browser. Here's a link in the chat right now, guys. Just give that little bookmark and you can watch and listen anytime. All right, this is photoshopped. Yeah, I got a lot of silly comments. Shirt colors, yeah, swag knows it does matter. Yep, it truly does matter. Okay, how does this apply to red beards? Red beards, so you got to find what works for you, right? You got to find the one that's not going to hide your beard where it blends in, but you also don't want it shining through. So there's a happy medium in there somewhere. Yeah, somewhere. And it depends on you too. Yep. And Lazy Beard said, a few in the Facebook group pull off the black shirt with white beards. Oh, for sure, man. I agree. Yeah, I agree. Yep. You just got to kind of, figure it out. Super cool with the transparency post. Great example of wearing your beard and not being warned by it. Hey, yeah, for sure. And guys, I will be honest, man. Hey, what's up, Matt? I will be honest. The beard post of transparency, that was not easy for me. Now, that might sound ridiculous. You might say I'm a sissy for that. I don't like showing my beard in bad light, pun intended. I really don't. It's not something I enjoy. I don't like leaving the house unless my beard is done and styled. That's just what makes me confident. And so making that post, putting myself out there in a way that shows, these imperfections in the beard wasn't the most fun for me, but I thought it was good. I thought it was helpful because I don't want people seeing my beard and being like, Dan's beard's always perfect. I can't compete. No. My beard is not always perfect. You guys see me in controlled settings. This is my beard, right? There's nothing here other than my beard. Many of you, probably at this point, most of you have met me now. So you see my beard in person, but it's just not always like that, right? There really is a lot. So yes. Banana Ghost says, sponsor your podcast, zero judgment, and it makes us happy that you're succeeding. Yeah, absolutely. And I don't worry about that. With the podcast, it eventually definitely will get sponsored. And if anybody criticizes that and says, oh, you're making money, yes, I would love to make money off the things that I love. So yeah, it definitely, I'm not worried about what people say on those kind of things. So yes. Let's say you use heat before using wax on the mustache, but you don't use oil before wax. Wouldn't the heat damage your mustache in that case? Let's say you use heat before using wax, but you don't use oil. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, do not use, I would protect the mustache with the oil. If you're using heat, I really, really strongly believe in protecting it with oil. Do you have plans to review Live Bearded again? I don't have plans not to. I don't have plans set right now to do an update review of them. They're an affiliate. Love them. Love their company. I don't like reviewing their seasonal scents for one reason. When I do a video about their seasonal scents, they release them based on tiers. And the tiers are, it's like their VIP gets it first and then down the list. By the time I do a video and it gets to the general population, people who are not their VIPs, that's usually sold out. I don't like to do videos on things that are sold out. I don't think that helps anybody. It doesn't help me, doesn't help you guys. So I don't do those. I don't make videos to make companies happy. Would Live Bearded love it if I reviewed every one of their seasonal scents? I'm sure, of course. But I'm not doing those to make them happy. I'm doing those to help consumers, to help you guys. And so I just don't see a lot of value in reviewing their seasonals. Now, outside of that, they haven't had a new mainline set in quite some time. So that's the only reason. So to answer, I'm not against it, but I'm not planning on it right now. That would be the best way that I could answer that one. So yeah, awesome guys. I'm just kind of coming through, getting caught back up here. Okay. Let me make sure I got everybody. If I miss anything, I apologize. And again, guys, Beard Topics Live, this is what we do on those shows. So if you ever see it pop up and you're like, man, I take a lot of pride in my Beard Topics Live being able to be watched like replay and having no value lost. I promise you'll enjoy those streams. Yep, I really, really do. Tony says it's crazy how different the color and quality and condition of your beard appeared in better lighting over the black shirt. Yep, that's a fact, man. Absolutely a fact there. Yeah, it really definitely makes a difference. Devin, I am talking to you right now. Yep, right now. So yes. And Saad said, like you said earlier, everyone wants to be compensated for their hard work. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah. And if anybody has a problem with others getting compensated for their hard work, that's just a crazy bug of jealousy and insecurity. And I'm literally, this was brought up by you guys. I'm literally not pointing anybody out or anything. I don't have anybody in mind, nothing like that. If you're worrying about somebody else's pocket, if you're worrying about somebody else's bank account or how they make money, how much money they make, the best thing I could tell you is you got to get your house in order. You got to get that mind cleared out, get that clutter out of there. That's not healthy because there's always going to be somebody making more money. There's always going to be somebody making more money in an easier way than you perceive. There's always somebody that's going to have more success at what you do, even though you believe you're better at it. So if you start playing that game where you're going down that hole of like figuring out, that's dangerous. Don't do that. If you see people getting compensated, even if in your mind it's not fairly compensated, they're overly compensated, be happy for them. Also understand the more money people make, the better the economy is. I want you guys making money, spending money. Let's go. Let's bolster this economy. I don't want to see anybody struggling. I don't want to see anybody hurting. I believe the world, this is the thing I'll kind of end on with this one here. I believe the world is a better place with more people loving what they do to make money. One more time. I believe the world is a better place the more people we have making money doing what they love. Their relationship's going to be better. The way they raise their kids is going to be better. Their road rage is going to be lessened. Their mental health, their longevity of their life is going to be better. The economy is going to be better. You're going to have nicer neighbors, nicer parents at school, nicer kids that are around your kids at school. The ripple effect of that is vast, unbelievably vast. If I could explain to you guys how much of a better person I am with not having the pressures and the stressors of a terrible job. Whoo, goodness. Come on now. Come on. It really, really makes a difference. I've seen so many people firsthand that have hated their jobs, and it just trickles down to the relationship with their wife, to how they treat their kids, to how they spend their free time, to what they do with addiction, to what they do to get these pent up frustrations out. I've seen what it does to people when they compare and say, oh, why does he have that and I don't? Why are they doing that and I don't? It's not healthy, you guys. It's not healthy. You know what is healthy? What's unbelievably good for you? Cheering for others. Heck yeah, man. Congrats on that. I'm glad you got sponsored. I'm glad you got a new job. I'm glad you got that money. Spend that money. Help this economy. Raise your kids. Be positive. Be better for everybody. That's the real flex. And so, man, there's layers. What's up, J-Mo? There's layers and layers and layers. So yes. And Ruddy Man says, honestly, this is the reason what we do. Does it pay the most? No, but we love it so much. Yeah, for sure. There's a lot to that, man. Yeah, truly a lot to that. And so, man, thank you guys for all the comments on this one. And thoughts on Fable Beard Oil Blend? Great. Fantastic company. Fantastic blend. Genuinely. Tons and tons of fans over here. Hey, what's up, JP? Yeah. Jacked Up says, back to doing what you love and you'll never work again. To me is false. I absolutely love what I do, which is custom. And I didn't say that, just so you know, Leatherworks. I never said the comment, you'll never work again. But I put in more hours for myself than working for someone else. Yeah, I don't stop. I think people think I exaggerate when I say that. I don't take days off. I don't take hours off. I'm always doing something, but that's how I function. That's how I like to operate. And so, yeah, I work. I work a lot, but I enjoy it. I don't dread it at all. Be kind to others. Don't judge and just focus on being the best you. Yep. And I've had challenges with that. Even recently, man, those demons, those thoughts creep in. I'm not going to lie. They creep in and they make me want to judge others. They make me want to look down on them and say, why are you doing this? Why the heck would you do that? Why would you do that to me? Why would you sell yourself short? All those kind of thoughts. And then I said, you know what? Let me just focus. I literally said this, guys, today. I'm not exaggerating. There's someone in the chat that knows specifically what I'm talking about. Today, I said, nope. I don't want to see that anymore. I don't want to think about that anymore. They can do whatever the heck they want. I'm going to be the best me I possibly can. And I'm going to come rock this live stream. Literally was a conversation I had today. So yeah, there's definitely a lot. Jeff loves seeing people succeed. Yeah, man. Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. And Roman said, don't worry about other people's parenting. It's tough, right? Because it's almost impossible not to, because their parenting affects your kids. And so that's a loaded one for sure. That's a loaded one for sure. Yep. And on the flip side, there's probably people out there struggling harder than you. So feel fortunate to be where you are. Facts. Yeah. No matter where you're at, Scott, you're right, man. I know how fortunate I am. And so I practice gratitude and appreciation every day. And most of you guys really, really know that. Yep. Really, really know that. So yep, that's a big one. Speaking about money, any tips for care for your beard on a budget? Beginning of school is years right around. Stick to the basics, Ethan. If you're on a budget, you got to scale it down. Beard oil and beard wash. If you need some budget options, reach out to me. I'd be happy to give you some ones. But that's the most important thing. Yep, absolutely. Yeah, for sure. By far the most important thing. Ken says, I'm looking for a good face wash and beard wash. I trust Dan and his fellow members. So anyone who's welcome to throw out some options, Ken's, man, reach out. I'd be happy to give you some more, to give you some updates on those ones. Yeah, absolutely, man. Yeah, so many great comments in the chat too, you guys. So many great comments here. Yep, love that. Father of two here, so money's always a concern. Reach out, guys. If you are looking for specific beard products, I would be happy to give you those recommendations. Yep, absolutely happy to. And Matt says, 100% facts, Dan. Definitely going to crop this part and use it on my morning alarm. What? Heck yeah, Matt. Thank you, dude. That's an honor. Yeah, that's an honor. Why can't you mention non-sponsored companies on Facebook page, even in good light? So Vaughn, great question. So I have a Facebook group, and we have different rules, and we've had them since the very beginning. And so one of the rules that we have is on the main page, we do not discuss brands that are outside of the sponsor. One, we're showing respect to the sponsor, right? Of course, there's nothing hidden here. I'm not trying to, they're the sponsor. That is a paid sponsorship. So we're showing respect. However, the main reason is that is a platform that I built and I earned, right? Let's just be real. Let's just be honest. That Facebook group has 7.3 thousand members because of everything that goes on here. Now, I say that because people try to use other people's platforms to make gains for themselves. People come in there, whether they're an affiliate, whether they're an owner, whether they're just a super fanboy, whether they are an ambassador, and they try to use other people's platforms to bolster themselves up. That's one thing I take great pride in. I'm always trying to boost myself up, right? But I try to do it in moral ways. I never, ever, ever use somebody else's platform to boost myself. Ever. I'm actually like way far on the other side where I avoid many situations because I don't ever want it to be even interpreted like that. So that's one of the reasons. We're over like 3.5 years of the Facebook group now. We've seen it time and time and time again. People selfishly try to come on there and prop up companies. For example, I did a post recently, What's in Beard Wednesday, or another one that was like, what's a beard product you want to highlight? One company sent an unbelievable amount of people there just to spam comments about their company. People didn't follow me. They didn't know me. They didn't do anything that was like required. And they just tried to build up that company. I even called them out and I thought it was a gross approach. I thought that was terrible. So that's one reason. Another one, companies cause conflict. Discussions, unfortunately, especially on Facebook, with things like that, lead to negativity and arguments. I love this company. It's the best. No, I had a bad experience with that owner. They're garbage. You're about, yeah, blah, blah, blah. I don't want that. The Facebook group is not, and let's be real again. If we had an open discussion on the main page of brands, everybody that's in that group, for the most part, came there from finding me. And so they probably like a lot of the companies I do. And that's going to lend themselves to talking about my affiliates, which would increase my sales, which would increase my income. I'm not interested in that. If I open those floodgates, I would make more money. However, there would be conflict. There would be stress. There would be situations I just don't want to deal with mentally. And so because of that, we made it a rule that there is no discussing the brands on the main page. I'm just not interested in those things. The group, once you get in there and you realize it, it is so much more than just a group that is about selling beard products or talking about beard products. I actually take pride in that it's way above that. And I do take pride, like right now, we currently have Weatherbeard being the sponsor. I love highlighting those great companies and doing it in a way that I get to really control and show. So love the question, man, and have absolutely no problem answering that. Everyone, and I'm not saying Vaughn knows me, I hope pretty well. Everybody likes to assume negative intentions. Everyone wants to assume he's doing this for money. He's doing this for that. There's always reasons, guys. All I'm going to put out there to you is just ask me. I'm an open book. There's no questions that I won't answer. Maybe it might be in private, right? Maybe it's not for the public scene, but I'll answer. I promise you I will answer. And so this is a perfect situation of that. I hope I get to explain it well there. I will take pride in saying with the rules, with the reasons, it is an unbelievably supportive, positive, and just an amazing place to be. There are some of the people that I know for a fact do not get much support in their life. And that Facebook group is where they get that support. And if you're in the group, you're probably thinking of a couple members, and that's amazing. I agree. Those members need us, and they really thrive on that positivity that we bring them. I guarantee it's increased their confidence. So, man, I love it. Absolutely love what's going on. So, yes. All right. And John might be behind. I'm not sure on that one. John's not a troll. John's a regular in here. So John, if you could explain your comment there, we would appreciate that, especially keeping it positive here. But we'll give John the benefit of the doubt to kind of explain himself. So yeah, that's again a great question, guys. And I really, really take pride in all the rules. Here's another rule. We have no shirtless photos on the Facebook group. And people, he said, the quick spell check. Okay. Rephrase then, John, if you could. Rephrase there. And for the no shirt, people are like, dude, that's ridiculous. Why can't I have a shirt? What's wrong with, literally had someone message me and say, what's wrong with my nipples? Can we, I had somebody message me and say, what's wrong with my nipples? I was dying. I tried to hold it together, but I've never gotten that message before. What's wrong with my nipples? Whew, okay, breathe in. I've got nipples, Greg. Can you help me? Yeah. We have the rule of no shirtless pictures because pictures that show up in the Facebook group will oftentimes show up in your Facebook feed. Nobody wants to be sitting with their family members, scrolling through their Facebook feed and seeing some dude with his shirt off. Okay, let me rephrase. Most people don't want to be scrolling through their feed while they're sitting with their family and seeing pictures with dudes with their shirt off, nipples out. I said it. Okay, let's get crazy. Nipples out. Man nipples. Most people don't want to see that. Do I think having shirtless photos adds value to the group? No, I don't. If you want to show off your beard, it's super simple. Put a shirt on. It's that easy. It is that easy. Just put a shirt on, right? And I've had people being like, why in the world would you have that? What? Guys, there's a reason behind every single rule. Just ask. Yeah, just ask. And I'm happy to help out there. So, man, thank you guys so much. I appreciate everybody coming in, commenting. And Jose says, if you shower at night, what's a good way to refresh the style of your beard? Make sure you thoroughly rinse it in the morning. apply your oil, and then go through your normal routine. You should be good to go after that. Dan responds to every email. I do. That's a fact. Every message, every email, everything. So yes, 100%. All right. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Let me see what we have here. And yeah, and Corey says, I have a friend of mine that is currently being attacked on Facebook as a company owner. People spamming comments to tear him down. Yeah, Facebook, and I will say this, for whatever reason, Facebook has become this like toxic center. People get on there to argue. People get on there to win battles. I got that. Oh, look at this reply. I got him. Oh, babe, check this out. That's not happy. That's not cool. My Facebook group is the literal exception of that. It literally does not take place in the Facebook group. We don't put up with that whatsoever. It really is nothing whatsoever. So, yeah, great question, and man, I love it. And you can ask non-beard questions. Yeah, it's literally more about the non-beard questions than it is the beard ones. And that's nothing I hide, right? That's nothing at all. I have people in here that have reached out and been like, hey, what are the analytics of like selling on the Facebook group? I don't even have any concept. I don't look at numbers. I don't talk about numbers. If you've ever seen a Facebook group sponsor, it's because they want to give back to the community and highlight their company. There's nothing more than that. Yep, nothing more than that. So yeah. Yeah. Florida man banned from beard community for posting. Yeah. That's one of the most unique, unique unique ones that I have is the message of what's wrong with my nipples. That was a good one. All right. Question. No shade. Your beard is great, Dan. Not just great, but probably many of our goals align with the look of your beard. Do you ever have moments, the smallest, where you're inclined to shave? No, I literally don't. I almost wish I did, because I know most people do. And I want to be relatable, right? I want to understand you guys. I want to be relatable to you guys. I've never had a day where I was sick of my beard and I wanted to shave it. I've never had a day where I thought about going short with my beard. It's literally never crossed my mind. So yeah, no, I don't. Yeah. So I shaved my chest for nothing. Vaughn, I was trying not to tell them that was your message to me. Just kidding. Oh, wow, Jeff, interesting. So, and I'm only bringing this up. It looks like our podcast next week, you guys, is going to be about how to not let people live rent-free. And the story that actually prompted it, Jeff, was a Facebook group with Sam in our neighborhood association group. And essentially some guy was very, very, very rude to her. She's a big girl. She can handle herself. She was going back at it with him. She decided to delete the Facebook app because she didn't want that in her life. And I had a really important decision to make. Now, the guy didn't threaten. The guy didn't do anything like that, but he was acting tough. He was very rude to my wife. I've never met the guy, have no concept of who he is, never seen him, don't know him. We live in a decently big neighborhood. It's not huge, but decently enough to not know other people. So I had some decisions to make. This was in my neighborhood. This was Sam's neighborhood association Facebook group. I could have messaged him and threatened him. I could have messaged him and been tough. I could have publicly replied and been tough. I could have found out where he lived and went to his house. It's just not worth it, right? I don't know this person. I've never met this person. He doesn't know me. He doesn't know that I'm 6'3", 225 pounds of pure man. He doesn't know that I got calves of a Greek god. He doesn't know that I got a pickleball paddle in my back pocket at all times, right? He doesn't know these things. I don't know what he is. I don't know if he has a weapon. I don't know if he has a mental illness. I don't know if he is going through a divorce and through a terrible time and might catch him at the wrong time. It's not worth it to get arrested. It's not worth it to get shot. It's not worth it to get injured at 35 years old because of some internet stranger that we've never met. That doesn't matter. That has never impacted our life. It's just like road rage. Somebody cuts you off, flips you off, says those things. Have a better day. I don't know if they have a gun, right? I don't know if they're crazy. I don't know if they're going to ram into my car. It's just not worth it. Just wave, let them be on, have a good day, right? With this, that guy who was commenting, I'm probably going to see him at some point. I can also guarantee you his energy will not remain the same. It just doesn't work that way. The way people talk online, especially when they talk like tough people, it never keeps the same energy in person. So when I do see him, I'm going to have a conversation with him. I don't plan on being physical. I don't plan on anything happening, but we will have a conversation in person in real life. But I don't need to go find his house. I don't need to message him and threaten him, right? I don't want to be arrested. I don't want to be shot. I don't want to have something that doesn't matter in my life impact my life. And so, yeah, there's definitely a lot to that. A lot to that. The podcast. Hey, thank you, G Lou. I appreciate that. What was the name of the platform, your podcast again with the link you sent? It's called Red Circle. I think it's still up here on my, yep. So I put it in the chat, Nicholas, for you. All right. And I know we're talking about some other stuff here, guys. So yes. How often does someone get banned from the Facebook group? I'd say maybe once a week, twice a week, we get people banned. We decline more people than we accept because they don't answer the questions. So if you guys want to join the Facebook group, make sure you answer the questions. Chris says, the only thing Facebook I participate in is the Commands Corner. Love that, man. Yep, love that. All right. Let me see. Okay, and Detecting Boy says, on these hot Michigan summer days, Dan, do you eat ice cream cones? Never eat a cone. I have celiac, so I can't. Most cones aren't gluten-free. I just eat with a spoon. Everything is spoon. Bigger man than me, Dan. And I know a lot of people say that, man. And I know Gary's not throwing shade or shots at me here. I know a lot of people like the tough talk. And hey, you talk bad about my wife on Facebook, I'm gonna go handle it. It's online, right? I live in that online world. I understand that it means nothing, right? I'm going to see him. I'm going to see him eventually. We'll have a conversation, but I'm not messaging him. I'm not threatening him. I'm not doing the online tough guy talk back and forth. I truly get that. And that's probably going to be the most, when we talk about it on the podcast, that's probably going to be the number one thing, right? Better than me, Dan. Bigger man than me, Dan. Well, I hope we would all kind of go to that route, right? You really don't know somebody. And hey, I'm a highly confident human in my abilities, right? 6'3", I did combative sports my whole life. I'm not scared of really anything or anybody, but I don't need to go do stuff. I don't need to go be the tough guy. I just don't see the value in that. But I also don't know, maybe he's a closet judo champion. I had a buddy that I grew up with who's maybe 5'6". He is Asian. He's not physically imposing at all. Doesn't look like he doesn't have a six-pack, nothing like that. There's not a person I've ever met that could take him in hand-to-hand combat. His dad was a judo master. He literally grew up in a judo gym. I'm not even using the right word right there, but he grew up in a judo facility. He lived above the judo mats. Literally. That's what he did before school, after school, all weekend. And he would enter. We have this place called the Machine Shop. Some of you may know it if you're like metal fans. Big concert venue. They used to hold a dojo. They used to hold open fights. You sign up, you pay money, you can win money. No weight classes, no times, just open fights in this little like boxing ring. He would go in every single time and clear the money. He was 5'6", maybe 150 pounds. Little tiny Asian dude. And he just made people cry. I'll never forget it. A buddy that I graduated with played tight end at Kalamazoo College. Big dude. And this guy put him down on the knee with one hand and made him beg to release him because he had his wrist all gripped up. So you don't know if that other person is somebody like that. You don't know if that other person was a national champion wrestler, right? And then some of you are like, that's why I carry my Glock. That's why I carry my... You really want to... Over a Facebook argument, you want to shoot somebody? You want to actively put that in your life? Come on now. It's just not worth it. You know, it's just not worth it. So Brandon, we go back to the gym tomorrow. If you guys want to follow our gym journey, check out my Instagram, Sam's Instagram. We have been off for a few weeks because of Sam's. She's had some new medication. You know, she's had her thyroid battles. There's been a lot. Yep, there's been a lot. So yeah. And Brian says here too, he says, if he disrespected my wife, I'd find him. Yeah, see, I think that's wrong. I would hope you would reconsider that. I think that leads to problems. I think that if you really, and this is just my perspective here, answering a comment that's publicly put out there. If you really value your wife, if you really value your family, going and finding somebody, that's not helping your family. What does that do? You know, possibly get you arrested, possibly hurt somebody else, possibly get you hurt. It's not worth it, right? That doesn't benefit anybody. So you can have honor from the Facebook world. This dude was at his computer, probably in his basement, and is typing something. Let him be. Let him be sad. Let him be miserable. that's it. That's it. It's just not worth it. Yeah, it's just not worth it. So just something to consider on perspective. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm just sharing you guys my perspective. And I would hope that maybe it brings some food for thought. Yeah, exactly. Emo says, no need to go Will Smith. Yeah, Will Smith hasn't fared very well from that, guys. Right? Disrespected his wife. He physically assaulted somebody else. Does anybody think of Will Smith as tough? No. Does anybody think Will and Jada have a great relationship? No. Does anybody think that his life and his career were better after physically assaulting someone in the name of his wife's honor and respect? No. Now, again, this was a Facebook comment. This was Facebook back and forth. They didn't touch. It wasn't in person. All of that's a different story. Just a little bit one. Dan, your consistency is to be thank you, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, that is awesome. Thank you so much. And Leo says, I deal with a lot of tough people every day at work, and I finally learned to let it go. You have to. I tell my employees they're not mad at us. They're mad at whatever. Yes, Leo. Yes. San Antonio, Leo. Let's say that line again. They're not mad at us. They're mad at whatever's going on in their lives. Yes, to the tip. Oh, my gosh. And once you guys realize that, it's so powerful. When somebody's angry, when somebody's jealous, when somebody's immature, it doesn't have anything to do with you. You just happen to catch the crosshairs. Hopefully not literally. So, yeah. Yep, absolutely. So true. So dang true. So, yeah. And like I said, it's not, Nate says, unless someone's immediately attacking me or my family, we handle it like civil adults. Yeah, I'm not talking about somebody handling it. So, yep, no doubt. Okay. Big Stu says, I watched a 5'6" black belt touch a basketball rim with his foot. It changed my perspective. That's a good one. That is definitely a good one. So, yeah, absolutely. No doubt there, man. All right, man. I appreciate you guys. You are 100% Dan and Leo. Yeah, it's not worth it. And guys, this is coming from, here's a good perspective. This is coming from a very well-dedicated U.S. military veteran. This is coming from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu gym owner and teacher. He says it's not worth it. Yep, it is not worth it. So yeah, 100%, man. I do appreciate all of that. All right, let's go ahead and continue the show here. And thanks for hanging with us. Now, if you guys are familiar here, and maybe Florida Man Mondays has taught me to not really super underestimate people and their level of crazy. So you gotta understand that. If you don't know this next segment, Florida is full of the melting pot of this world into one place. So yes, I'm new to podcasts, so you can't see the host when viewing. Nope. So podcast is just audio, Nicholas. There are some podcasts that have video, but a true podcast is just audio. So nope, you don't actually see them. You just listen. But this is a segment called Florida Man Mondays. We've been doing this for a long time, and it's a lot of fun. We just highlight some wild and interesting Florida headlines. This one today, again, you guys, is kind of the epitome of Florida man, right? If I could sum up this show, am I reading this? I am, John. I got you. Yep. If I am setting up this show in this segment, this is what I want people to think of. Here we go for Florida Man Mondays. And you may have seen this one. We know Florida just had another hurricane, right? Several every year. And here's the new one. And there are videos. I'm not going to show them, but there are videos with this. Florida man casually cycles through a flooded street after a hurricane. There is a video, all right? There is a video in Tampa. This guy is riding his bicycle through flooded water that is up to the tippy tops of the tires. We're talking like 2 foot plus floods that they have here. It is unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. He was just casually going through and is going on this thing. Now, the wildest thing is they have videos of him going on his bike and literal like 15-foot snakes are just going right by him. he I don't know if there were any any alligators or crocodiles following him, but he went by snakes. They have videos of like a python that's like 15 feet long that's just going this way. Yeah, he water cycling this. Yeah, seems completely. So we got Florida fragrance guy who lives in this world. He says, "Yeah, sounds reasonable to me." Yeah, and Mike says, "Oh my gosh, if you guys, I delivered through the whole hurricane. You're a beast, Brad. You are an absolute beast, man." Mike says, "I don't see anything wrong with it. Just a savage, just casually going through underpasses, going with his bike. Again, who thinks about what's in that water, that flood water? I'm gonna take a step back on this one. And yeah, talk about a calf burner. Do you know the resistance that that's gonna be? Oh my gosh. What's up, August? Welcome. So yeah, this dude's tough. We got a lot of internet tough guys. This one's real tough. real tough. So it wasn't going to stop him from getting to where he wanted to go. Yeah, it is. All right, here's John clarifying. He says, "And some 5-year-old out there nowhere, I had my headset on, said, 'Hi, I'm 5. How old are you?' There's a nude in the game. Okay, your parents must not love you." Yeah, yeah, John, I would say not. I wouldn't tell a kid that their parents don't love them. I don't know if that's the best, most appropriate response to a 5-year-old. Even if you feel like there's bad parenting involved and they're playing a game that they shouldn't, maybe a different approach might be something to consider. But thank you for clarifying on the parents don't love you thing. I knew you weren't talking about me. It just came off pretty bad. All right, let's go ahead and see who we are highlighting today, you guys. Yeah, baby. We have Ruddy Man. Ruddy Man. Get applause in the chat here. Ruddy Man is owned by Jimmy. I say it every time, but man, so many of you can back me up on this. Jimmy is one of the kindest, nicest, most caring humans on this planet. The dude just exudes. Good night from Canada. All right, thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming in. He just exudes like comfort and nice and helpful and the smile. Scott says Ruddy is top tier. It really is, man. It really, really is. And if you see, guys, Dancy 15 is your forever discount. Ralph is your forever discount. Tonight, it is boosted to 25% off. And he does have a sick red beard. Yes, he does. Ruddy is where it's at. Never heard about this company? Well, perfect, man. That's why we do this. Truly. Is to bring this company to you guys. We're not trying to like force sales. We're not trying to do any gimmicks or fear of missing out. And we're just trying to highlight great companies. And here's a great statement by another company owner. Corey says, Jimmy Atkins is what men should be. Yep, he's so nice. Such a nice person. And Warren says, absolutely love Jimmy and Ruddy Man. Such great products and the best human being. Yep, he really is awesome. Truly, truly is. And look at Jason B. He said, just put in your butter. Very cool. And he says, Ken and Meds. Oh, nice, right? You got to jump back in and try them out. Judd says, Ruddy Man is so good. Russ would like to know, he's in Florida. Have you guys hit that thumbs up? Looks like many of you have. So thank you guys. I do appreciate that. Yep. Yeah, John, I got you. Thank you for clarifying, man. Yep, 100%. Oh, Brian, we are going to talk about vitamin C. I have it in beard right now. It is really, really, really good. Really good. Big Stu says, got vitamin C combo not long ago. Such a strong orange scent and great feeling beard. Yeah. So good. So a couple of things. Amazing art. And if you guys don't know, the art is done by Jimmy's wife. So this is a true family thing that is all with them. And their art is a big part of their company. It's not just some little thing in passing. His wife does such an amazing job. Some of the best positive vibes. They have a medium viscosity for the oil. And we have a fantastic collab together, as some of you have commented on. Brandon says that kumquat hits. That's probably the only time in your entire life you will use those specific words together. But congratulations, man. I like that. Kevin says, love vitamin C. Yeah. And JP says he's wearing Jimmy's Ruddy Man Stick natural deodorant today. Coincidentally. Perfect. Yeah, the kids are bust. Yeah, no doubt. I feel like I'll be adding to my collection. Yeah, no pressure, man. They're going to be around. You don't have to do anything tonight. And we're not saying that. But I can tell you, you do have 25% off tonight. If you want to try a company and your budget is fitting, you cannot go wrong with this company. Truly cannot go wrong with this company. If I didn't say it, guys, they're out of Hickory, North Carolina. Something to keep in mind. All right, let's go ahead and see what else we have on this one. It's going to be, Beard Wiley says, that kumquat hits is going to be my new go-to phrase. Yeah, that's never going to be said in any other context, but so perfect here. Here's the carrier blend. Nothing fancy, but it just works. It just simply works. Fractionated coconut oil, Moroccan argan oil. Here's a little spoiler. All argan oil is Moroccan. Golden jojoba oil, castor oil. It just works, guys. Just simply works here. Medium viscosity. So good. The art looks great. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. I agree. Yep, I agree. And again, 25% off tonight, you guys, with DNC15. I'll put that scrolly, that thing down at the bottom. All right, next thing to see here. A couple of talking points for the night. Colognes are new and presently limited in quantities. Let me go ahead and show you guys those. I have some colognes in front of me here. They do have two different sizes. They have the smaller travel size, and these colognes do have unique art on them. If you are someone that really values the art, you can check out these labels and see what it looks like. Okay. So this one is a more like kind of traditional cologne scent, and this is Midnight. Real like manly cologne, fancy, sophisticated cologne. My personal favorite, guys, what I have on my skin right now. All right, what I have on skin right now. Boom, baby. And that would be vitamin C cologne. Gosh, my watch keeps telling me, calm down, girl. Vitamin C, that Siri going crazy. Hey, let me see if I can get you guys. Hey, Siri, play Baby Shark. Oh, I did to myself. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. All right, she calmed down. Thank you. All right, but yes, new colognes. Yes, Gary. They have colognes here. Look at that artwork of vitamin C. I'm going to tell you guys all about this profile in just a second here. Goodness right there, you guys. So good. Strength, Big Stu, I don't know. I'm going to let Jimmy take that. You guys, I am one of the least knowledgeable people in the room right now about colognes. I know how to use them. I know what they smell like, but I don't know the percentages. I don't know any of that. I'm not a huge cologne knowledge guy. I do. Is it a spray top? It is, Roger. Yep. This is a straight up cologne here. Spray top. I don't want to spray it right now because it is pretty strong, but if you guys like the smell of vitamin C, and you want it refreshed throughout the day, if you want it stronger, oh, baby, let's go. Yes. Dan, do the same. All right. Nah, I'm not going to do it. JP. I'm not going to do it. All right. Could you touch on the liquid butter? Yes. I love their liquid butter. So essentially, I'm going to drop my buzzword that you guys always make fun of me for, and Sam's probably giggling right now. The butter, they have a great normal butter, you guys, but their solid butter has a normal butter. Normal butter has, say it with me, long chain fatty acids. Essentially, it's what makes the butter solid. Shea butter has 9 different long chain fatty acids, to be precise. Well, a liquid butter is the same thing, but those long chain fatty acids are removed. Now, do I think it's as nourishing for the beard as a normal butter? No. But I do think it's highly nourishing and it's amazing. Some advantages of it, you don't have to melt it down. So if you're unbelievably lazy or tired, you don't have to melt it down. There you go. Another advantage of it, it doesn't melt. You can ship it in the summer. You can take it on vacation. It does not melt and it feels so good. So good, you guys. So yeah, keep that in mind. All right, here you go. Some feedback from Jimmy on the fragrances here. But yes, and Warren says the liquid butter is so nice. So nice. So yep. And I don't even know if I'm saying this right. And this is going to be my vulnerability here. Is it? It's not. I know it's not perfume, but is it parfum? How do I say it? Somebody break it down phonetically for me. This is not my world, and I'm not going to fake and act like it is. I sprayed this. I used this. It's good. That's about what I got there. Parfum? Is that right? Let me know if you guys know. If you don't, simmer down. Is it parfum? Parfum. That's a weird word. I do not like that word. Who the heck made parfum? Ugh. Ugh. That is an ugly word. Oh my gosh. So no, their liquid butter has zero grit. It's not even possible to have grit. So yeah, no grit there at all. All right, everybody's saying yes. That's a gross word. Isn't it French? I don't know. Okay, I'll blame the French. I don't think it's like that. Hey, they're telling me it is, Los. I don't know. I don't know. All right, it's a regular French word. Ugh. I don't speak French, guys, as I'm sure you guys can tell. All right, some other talking points that we have here. All right, I like that. I'll take that, Corey. He said it's a beautiful fragrance packed in an ugly word. Yep, yeah, Lazybeard's right. Parfum is up there with moist. Goodness gracious. The same dude who made the word poutine. Oh, yes. All right. Yes. All right. You pronounce the N? Parfum. Okay. All right. What's in the liquid butter that keeps it a liquid form? So what it's called, Bearded Gamer, is called shea olein oil or shea nut oil. Essentially, it's shea butter removing the long chain fatty acids. Think about coconut oil, right? The solid, kind of semi-gelatinous version of coconut oil that's sitting in your pantry. Remove the fatty stuff, and you're left with fractionated coconut oil. It's the same thing. All right, same thing. Okay, next one. Harvest scents are now available with 9 collections to choose from. They'll carry them until halfway mark of September, and then they're switching. So if you guys want to try these, you have until about mid-September. Finally, there are some closeout tab items that are going away. So if you guys want to check out, they have colognes. They have harvest scents available for the fall, and I saw a couple people commenting on those, and they have a closeout one. Yep, closeout one. All right. Lowski's messed it up. All right. He says, since it's a French word. Yeah. I've seen the charts, Tony. I've seen like the different percentages that they have for all the different ones. I just don't speak French, and I don't know much about that. All right. Here we go. Next one. All right. Here is that vitamin C collab. If you guys are not familiar, a lot of you have tried it. It really is that good. It is kumquat, bright orange zest, and neroli. Now, if you're unfamiliar with these things, let me go ahead and show you guys what they are. So orange zest is literally the peel of the orange, right? Kumquat is the size and shape of a large olive, and it's like an orange in reverse, the sweet skin in a tart pulp. So you eat that outer sweet skin. Now, when we have at the bottom neroli, this is from the blossom of a bitter orange tree. It's citrusy, it's floral, it's green, it's slightly bitter. You guys, if you have tried it, give your breakdown on vitamin C. If it's not for you, I genuinely invite you to say that. If you love it, I genuinely invite you to say that. Let me know your take on it, your thoughts. Is it awesome? What does it smell like? It is an orange citrus scent that is the most fresh scent you could ever imagine. The most fresh scent. It is not too sweet. It is not artificial in any way. It smells like nature that has fruits. It's so good. Erica says, wakes me up. And D-Dot says, I use orange zest when I cook. So think about that smell. And that's what it is. Erica absolutely loves it. I do too. It's so unique, you guys. Unbelievably unique. So, yeah. And Ken says, I like how Dan just tells it like it is. He's so knowledgeable about the beard game, but when he doesn't know something, there's no BS, no made-up explanation to look smart. No, I've been there myself. I've gotten in trouble when I try to be smart. I've gotten in trouble. Here's the best thing I could say to that, Kent. I taught 12-year-olds for 12 years. If you start talking about something that you don't actually know, 12-year-olds sniff it. They start smelling it in the air, and they swarm like piranhas. They swarm like piranhas on you if they smell that weakness. And they'll call you out. They'll ask questions. 12-year-olds are very smart. Believe it or not, they're very smart, and they're savages. So you learn protection real early as a middle school teacher. If you don't know something, you tell them 2 things. I don't know. You guys look it up and tell me. You learn real quick. Yeah, real quick on that one. So yes. All right. Brandon says vitamin C is my favorite fruit scent of any company. Wow. Ralph says nothing else in the beard world is like vitamin C. Love that. Love that. William says all the new fall scents are amazing. They sound amazing. Kevin says smells fantastic. All right, John, take care, man. I hope you have a good night. Okay, let's see what else we have here. All right, it's like bobbing for oranges in an orange juice filled. Hey, I like that, Tim. That's a good one. All right, my man Otto says vitamin C is great. Love oranges, but I think I have some irritation to it. Sad, I love that stuff, and that's fair. I understood. People have different irritations and allergies, so that makes sense. Kevin says smells fantastic. Oh, I can't. I'm not going French, Kevin. Come on now. And Jason says vitamin C is like sitting in an orange grove having a glass of OJ. Yep, awesome. And Big Stu says, I get a hardcore orange scent with a little something behind it that makes it pop. It's strong and lasts a long time. I love that. Yep, I love that. Yep, no doubt. So cool, man. All right, David said, if you want the scent of real oranges, vitamin C mic drop. Yep, yep. If I had a diffuser, I would use it. Love that. Super cool. Thank you guys for all that feedback. And again, tonight, DanC15 is worth 25% off Ruddy Man. I know he would sure as heck appreciate it if you guys checked out his company. Try him for the first time. Stock up on your favorites or try something new from them. It's a perfect night. 25% off your order tonight. All right. Question for you guys in the chat. What is your favorite currently available Ruddy Man scent? Let me know, guys. I would love, 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 love to hear that. What is your favorite currently available Ruddy Man scent? All right, let me see those ones there. I got a text from the missus here. I love my wife. Guys, I hope you get a relationship like I have with Sam. It's just so amazing. It's just so fulfilling, just so amazing. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. Okay, here we go on the comments here for the ones. Right. Scott says, Night Stalker, not only my favorite Ruddy Man scent, it's my favorite scent of any beard oil, period. Southern Gent, Whistle Punk, Night Stalker, Whistle Punk, Swashbuckler, Southern Gent, Vitamin C mixed with Citrafella. Ooh, okay, Donnie, I see you. Currently Essex, Vitamin C, Whistle Punk, and now Ghost Lights 2. What's up, Ben? Great video today, man. All right, a ton of brand new things and a humongous closeout going on right now. Yeah. Curtis said he's never actually heard of this company. Hey, man, that's why we do this. Excited to check them out. Love that. Absolutely love that. All right, Ken's you out of here. Take care, man. All right. Not sure if I want to walk around smelling like oranges. Hey, Chris, absolutely, dude. Totally personal preference. I do, but yeah. Vitamin C at the moment. The cologne smelled amazing. Yes, let's go. Old Home Place. All right. Waymaker all day long. Love that. Really great artwork. I agree, True North. I agree. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Ralph says vitamin C, hands down, best scent from all companies. Woo! Wow. All right. The Bearded Traveler says, first company I ever bought. Love Shipwreck. Got it years later. After finding them again, the scent was different. Okay. That's fair. For sure. And what's up, Garden State? He says, vitamin C. I'm obsessed with orange. I got to grab this. Yep, it is. It's unbelievably good. It's real orange. Awesome. All right, guys, let's go ahead and see what we're going to give away tonight. Let's go, baby. All right, these giveaways are 100% free. You do not have to do anything other than enter and follow these quick little easy rules. You don't have to pay. You don't have to purchase anything. You don't have to donate. You don't have to be a member. It's just very simple. All right, Gary Lab, take care, man. All right. Later. Thanks for coming in, dude. Love the new picture, by the way. All right. You're telling me I can walk around smelling like I squeezed an orange all over my face? Yep. Sure am, dude. All right. Giveaways, guys. Super simple here. All you need to do is be subscribed. Be here. And then there's a link in the chat. All right. In the link in the chat, click that, put your name, put your email address. And then if you see your name on the screen, comment. That's it. You don't have to share this. You don't have to do anything. So very, very simple. Hey, Funk Daddy, man. Thank you for sticking around for so long. I really miss seeing you in the chat and in the comments. I know life is crazy. I know grandkids and all that stuff. So I genuinely understand. And I know life has seasons. And sometimes people take seasons away from things. Dude, just want you to know that brought me a smile to my face. So thank you. All right, guys, let's go ahead and see what we are giving away tonight. What's up, Daniel? Welcome. If anybody's just coming in, guys, we had once again, a just tangent, unexpected, random conversation. I do encourage you guys to go back and listen if you are coming in late, because I really was proud of that discussion. I thought it was some good feedback. And again, guys, podcast every Friday. So excited. So dang excited. Okay, here we go to see what we're giving away. First one we're giving away is the Ghost Lights Beard Oil. Dry leaves, crushed acorns, fallen fruit, mountain mist, and ancient woods. Woo! Okay, I see you. Next one is Essex, cranberry, leaves, smoke, and salty northeastern air. Woo! Come on now. Yeah. Next one, Mystic Moose, liquid beard butter, apple tobacco, frankincense, cedar, saffron, vanilla. Oh, wow. Look at this. Back to back, almost identical comments. Oh, that first one sounds so good. Oh, that first one sounds good. What? Oh, them sound good. You guys are amazing. Look at that. They are all sounding incredible. Too funny. Too funny. Okay, let's get it. Let's get it. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. Here we go, guys. Next one. A travel men's cologne in the vitamin C scent of the 10 milliliter travel cologne. Yep. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Come on, guys. We have 200 people, over 200 people here and less than 60 likes. So I do currently have 232 likes, Craig. So we're doing good, my man. People come and go. So there should always be more likes than number on the screen of people. But we're just refresh the stream, Craig, and it should refresh. But man, I appreciate you looking out for me. Thank you. All right. Grateful says, sweet, literally. Those are some manly scent profile descriptions, right? Right, Bobby? And then the last one, guys, don't go to bed early tonight if you can hold on for us. This is going to be a Harvest Beast box. One of all 9 of the Harvest scented beard oils, matching decals, which I do have some here as examples, right? You see that vitamin C bad boy. Matching decals and a travel Essex cologne. Whoa. Okay. One of all 9 of our Harvest scented beard oils, matching decals, and a travel Essex cologne. 9 beard oils that are new. They get all stickers to go with them and a cologne to go with it. All in a box sent to you guys. Shout out to Ruddy Man. There's a link in the chat for the giveaways. Go ahead and click that and let's get it going. Stickers too, I'm in. We do. I'm going to put a poll in the chat, guys. I'm curious on this one. Do you love stickers? Right? Yes? No. Put a poll answer in the chat. Do you love stickers? How many squirts do you get out of a travel cologne? I like squirts. Diarrhea. That's funny. No, how many? And if you guys want to hear about explosive diarrhea, make sure you check out episode 1 of the Catching Up with the Commands podcast. Sam and I have a good laugh about explosive diarrhea. True story. I'm not going to tell you if it's hers or mine, but there's explosive diarrhea that's involved. If she hasn't fallen asleep yet, she is dying right now. But how many squares? I don't know. All right. Do you love stickers? Yes or no? All right. Who says no? I gotta be super duper honest here, guys. I don't. The question is, do you love stickers? My answer is no. Do I hate them? No. Leo, calm down. I don't hate stickers, but I don't get excited about them. I don't super use them. However, I do know so many of you have sticker collections. Hey, actually, drop a comment in the chat. If you have a sticker collection like my guy Jason, he says he puts them on his fridge. They're covered. Where do you put your stickers? I know some people use them on their water. Oh, this is a tumbler from the Beauty and the Beard MI. Link in the description for Sam C's merch shop. Do you? Oh, okay, here we go. Ruddy Man says, sorry, Dan, it's actually 8 beard oil cents for Harvest. My mistake. Okay, we got you. We got you there. See how easy this is, guys? Boom. Got it. 8 cents. Got it. Beautiful. Okay. So stickers won, and I definitely knew that, but I don't know. Maybe I will be one day. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see where we're at, but I'm just not a huge sticker lover. Maybe I'm traumatized because of our kids putting stickers all over the house, all over their body. Nah, yeah, not still a big box. Oh, still amazing, dude. Absolutely amazing, Jimmy. Yep. So, but that's just me. That's just me on those ones, you guys. Okay. I think we're doing good. I think we're doing good, guys. God, I love. Can I tell you guys how much I love this stream? I really mean it, man. Can I tell you how much I love you guys? When you talk about like not letting people live rent free in your head, when you talk about stress, when you talk about worries, find something in your life that brings you as much calm as this does for me. I get out of this stream and it's just like, man, I love my life. I'll be honest. I'll be real with you guys. When I get done with this stream, I click everything off and I go, I don't know if this is being a little bit braggadocious. I think we have the best community in the world. I really do. I get off this thing and it's like, man, I really believe I was meant to do this. Like a lot of things led up to me teaching, coaching, building communities, this, that, blah, blah, blah. I just feel like I'm at the right spot. I just feel like you guys are supposed to be here and we just bounce off each other so well. And that it just builds to this beautiful like culmination of support and just a group and a community. I really, really, really believe like this is supposed to happen, man. And I get off the stream and I feel good about myself. And I hope you guys have something where you can do that. I know Sam is loving the podcast, the graphics she makes, the planning that goes into it, all the attention to detail. I hope that makes her feel good because she's crushing it like I've never seen. If you haven't checked out those graphics, go check out the Catching Up with the Commands Instagram. Sam's made every one of those. Unbelievably talented. And so again, I really hope you guys find something where you walk away and you're like, I'm good at this. I like this. I'm better because of this. Because that's what I close this up on Monday nights. I'm like, let's go. Like, I'm just happy. I'm giddy. I'm excited. I feel good. And it's because of everything that you guys have. It's just, yeah, it's really, really, really cool. That's it. Yep, that's it. Caroline, I love that. Thank you to you and Brad and the whole family. She says, no night like Monday nights. This is a must watch in our house. Man, I love that. So dang cool. Yep. Yeah. Banana Goat, that's good perspective to keep in mind too. He said, I'll be honest, this community lives rent-free in my head. Just an example of being a good thing. That might be a bullet point, Sam, that we got to add. I like that. Yeah, I like that. That's so cool, man. It really is. Wow. All right. I appreciate you guys, man. I really do. I really, really do appreciate you guys. Okay. Let's keep this one coming here. I got a question for you in the chat. To prove that this is a worldwide, spread out across the country and in many other countries, drop a comment for me real quick. 2-part comment, 1 answer, hit enter. Where are you from? And then what time is it wherever you're located? Let's just get a sample size of over 222 people in here right now. We had 223, so get that to yeah, got it. Okay. Drop a comment. Where are you from and what time is it? If you're in the U.S., share your state if you don't mind. You don't have to, but share your state. If you are outside the U.S., share your country. Let's see what we got. We have, I love that, Sassy and Kevin, even on their vacation and anniversary. St. Louis, Oregon, North Carolina, Norway. What up, Norway? Iowa, Georgia, Jersey, Maine, Texas, Manchester, UK. Oh, who is that? Who is that? Wayne. Okay. I might have to talk to you, Wayne. We are 100% serious. This was a message from Sam. I don't know if you can read this. So this message says, June temperature in Manchester. Wayne, real talk, not just getting a little bit silly here. We are looking at possibly spending a month in Manchester next summer. Not just the UK, not just England, but in Manchester for a month next summer. So Wayne, I might need you to get a hold of me and we could talk and kind of brainstorm and hear about different things. But yeah, we are looking at doing that for next summer. We got Canada. So we got Norway, UK, Canada, US. I'm sure we had some other countries that were checking in as well. But yeah, man, we're doing some things. Yeah, we're doing some things. The ultimate footy experience. Yeah. I would be lying if I didn't say a lot of it was from Max. Man City, Los. Man City, baby. Come on, Phil Foden. Come on, Early Holland. Come on, Kevin De Bruyne. Nobody can say his name right. But yeah, man. Man City all the way. Let's go. All right, we got Milwaukee in the house yelling at us over here. Goodness gracious. Louisiana yelling at us. Goodness gracious. So yeah, we are planning on possibly going over for a month, living that full soccer life, football. I'll be proper over there, don't you worry, and seeing where we're at. Manchester is red. Manchester U is red, and Manchester City is blue. That is correct. All right, guys. Hey, I saw those answers out there. I saw what we were doing. I was picking up what you guys were putting down. Hopefully you got the vibes, you got the energy, and we're going to get this party going. And we'll be maybe a little bit quicker. Who knows? We'll see where everything's flowing and going. I see the clock. I get it, guys. I know you got to go to bed. I understand. You just can't stop this party. We keep it rolling. We keep it moving. We keep it grooving. Here we go, everybody. Mm-hmm. We do stay positive, but we can positively acknowledge that some people got the time wrong. We can acknowledge that and still stay positive. This isn't a criticism. This isn't putting you down, right? This is just acknowledging that things can. JP's off tomorrow. Let's go, JP. Just to know, just to understand, all right, just to understand, we're all in this together. When we're here, there's only one time, and especially right now. Because when you check the clock, you said, I didn't realize it was right meow, but it is. Because the time, there's a little subtle difference here. Catch it. The time is precisely. Accurately. Exactly. Giveaway time. Let's go, baby. Let's get this giveaway going here. We are going to give away a Ghost Lights beard oil from Ruddy Man. Let's get it. Wipes away. Yeah, I like that animation. I thought that was pretty cool. I thought that was pretty fun there. Give it a little bit different, switch it up, you know. All right, let's go ahead and give this beard oil away, you guys. There's a link in the chat. You already signed up. You know the deal. If you see your name on the screen, drop a comment to claim your victory. Something along the lines of, woohoo, it's me. I won. Yippee. Something like that. And this is yours. Thank you guys for the love in the chat, man. It makes me feel good. It definitely makes me feel good to see all the ratings and the support. And thank you guys, man. It's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. All right. Love your work, mate. Hey, thank you, Maddie. I appreciate that, man. Thanks for coming in. All right. Let's see our first potential winner. If you see their name on the screen, hey, Shade, welcome, buddy. Drop a comment to claim your victory. Do we have, dun, 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 Shauna Ashmore? Drop a comment, Shauna. If you're in here, and this victory is yours. This is one of those fall harvest beard oils with that beautifully concocted scent profile. Yeah, man. And hey, I love seeing those channel exclusive emojis from the members in the chat. Just me and mine. Grateful. Thank you guys. I appreciate all that love and support there. Shauna Ashmore. I'm not even going to make any Ashmore jokes. I bet they get Ashmore. Oh, wow. We got a pyramid there. Justin, nice finish on that one. She said, yippee, it's me. Hey, you guys, drop a congrats in the chat. The Ashmore family is always watching together, always supporting the stream. Absolutely love that. Couples that watch Commands Corner together, stay together. Keep that in mind. It's an official slogan of the stream. I feel like there's got to be some truth to that. If you're willing to watch beard content together, and I will say, I hope this is more than just beard content, but if you guys watch beard content together, yeah, it's meant to be. It is meant to be. All right, William Shepard, take care, my friend. Thanks for coming in here tonight. Back to back, back to back, back to back, back to back, back to back. Let's go, baby. It is time to go back to back. Let's hit it. What are we doing here now, you guys? We are doing a giveaway right after the other one. Hence the name back to back. Wiggity, wiggity, wiggity. Now, we are dropping this comment here. There's a link. Oh, wait. Let me get a link in the chat. And if you have signed up once, you are all set all night long. Back to back Chicken Shack. Don't get me hungry. Don't you do it, baby. B2B is the place to be. Come and see if your name is on the screen. All right. Shout out to wherever official Ken is at. Hope he's doing well. He normally calls me out on my raps, but he's not here tonight. Hope he's okay. Hope he's all right. All right. Let's see if we have this human in the chat here. If they are, drop a comment to claim your victory, and this win is yours. This one, you guys, is for the Essex beard oil, which is available for everybody. All right, I'm officially here. Hey, Scott, you got to come back and watch. All right, you got to come back and watch. Walter, good question. I don't know. Good question. Jimmy, do you got ties to the Patriot land? You got ties to the Northeast? All right, do we have in the building Joshua Olive? Now, I do have to say one thing. I do not like olives. I don't like green ones. Hey, there's Ken. Ken, hopefully I didn't wake you or like make people message you or anything. I'm just used to you like shutting down my raps. Do we have Joshua Olive in the chat? Drop a comment and claim your victory. All right, got to go work 16. Oh, man, absolutely, K-Dub. Take care, man. That's me, Tomahawk. Nice, man. Congrats, dude. You have won. Your team looked pretty good on Saturday. All right, so let me see. Get this information down. And Jimmy, I shared the winners document with both of your emails. If you could reach out to the winners, you guys, Jimmy from Ruddy Man, or his wife will be reaching out to you to get your government name and your shipping address, because I don't think Tomahawk is your government name. Could be, though. That's why I said think. I didn't know. And so just make sure you give them your name, your shipping address. And then if they ask for anything weird, I would just recommend just answering it. Don't ask why. Jimmy's, he's a nice guy, but there are a few strange things for him. Like last time he asked me if I had anything expired in my refrigerator, if I could send that to him. I was like, you doing okay, man? He said, yeah, I just have a weird thing for that stuff. So I don't, you got to hydrate. Yeah, true. Dale, good call. Dale says you got to hydrate. Sorry, I was busy shaving. Hopefully you're talking about that bald dome of yours, Ken, and no, Ken has hair. Hopefully you're talking about that newly bald dome of yours, not your beard. No way, Jose. All right, guys, we do have more giveaways to come. All right, more giveaways to come here. And two of your favorites. Okay, he just wanted to make some. Okay, so no ties to the Patriot land. Awesome. All right. We got some more awesome giveaways. This last one is 8 beard oils, matching decals, and a cologne. Let's go. All right. First off, everyone's craving olives now? Not me, Michael. Not me. You can keep them. More for you when we hang out. All right, guys. Hey, what is in beard? Drop the name of the company, the scent, and the product type. I don't have it in front of me, but I have in the vitamin C oil, and I have in the vitamin C spray cologne. So oftentimes people are like, I wish citrus lasted longer. I wish citrus was stronger. Boom, shakalaka. Boom, shakalaka. Hey, did anybody else grow up? Did anybody else grow up in the Gus Mackers? Tell me I'm not alone. I grew up in the Gus Macker world all summer, every weekend, mainly in Michigan, but we'd go to Ludington. We'd go to Cadillac. We'd play one in Burton, Mount Pleasant, Grand Rapids, all over the place. You out of here, Mike? Take care, Mike. Thank you, sir. But yeah, I grew up playing Gus Mackers and watching my dad play Gus Macker. And we had certain music. There was certain music and there were certain foods. Yep, there were certain foods that that really pay forward to Bryn. Hey Dan, I was about to go. Okay, got you, David. I was about. Hey, you're still here, Funk Daddy. I thought you had to leave, man. We would listen to Jock Jam. If you're not familiar, it was like the soundtrack of Gus Macker, and we loved it. And they also would sell things like elephant ears, and we would drink Powerade, not Gatorade. Oh, not even Powerade. No. Let me reverse it. Guys. Let me come back to you here. We would drink All Sport. Ooh, that's a blast right there. Does anybody remember All Sport? We'd drink All Sport. We would eat elephant ears. We'd go to the merch tent and buy like the Gus Macker shorts. It was just a vibe. It was a basketball tournament. And check it out, man. It was great experiences and great memories. Yep. All Sport, which was like Gatorade and Powerade rival. And yeah, it was really cool. Really, really cool. Oh, Jock Jams was so good. So good. Pump up the jam. Pump it up. Get that body rocking. Something like that. Oh, yeah. All Sports brings back memories, right? Or if you were like want to feel real bad and get pure sugar, Bug Juice. Tell me you guys remember Bug Juice. They were in like a little plastic barrel with like the aluminum top. Oh, yeah. Bug Juice. All-Star, All Sports, and Bug Juice. Man, those were good. Gatorade gum. I do remember Gatorade gum. Yeah. Yep. Was All Sports caffeinated? I don't think so. If it was, that's news to me. Oh, Jock Jam 1 is still bangers. Still bangers. Yep. Yeah, still bangers. All right, love that. All right, next question, guys. Bug Juice. Oh, is Bug Juice no longer around? I don't know. I think there might be still some Bug Juice. That was the thing. Dude, when I was a kid, though, if I got some Bug Juice, woo, baby. Yeah. Oh, that's cool, Funk. All right. Hey, do we have anybody that's still in the chat right now? And guys, man, I don't take it for granted that we're 220 strong 2 hours in. Man, I love this stuff, you guys. Let's go. Do we have anybody that this is their first ever Commands Corner? Be like for real. Anybody that hasn't chatted, even if you're in the background, you're like long-time listener, first-time commenter, do it. I would like to see who was out there. So let's see where everybody's at, man. My little still drinks Bug Juice. Okay, yeah. It's like pure sugar and pure atrocious, but I grew up on it. I turned out okay. So yeah, it's not, can't be too bad. Again, cheers, guys. Hydrate. First one from Tennessee. Hey, that's fair. I saw you guys went to Buc-ee's. My son Jax, that's his favorite place on the planet, right? It is Buc-ee's. First one in September. Me too. Been here since June. Okay, cool. All right, guys, let's go ahead and I don't know if we got anybody new. Hey, Mike, welcome to the team, dude. Hit it. All right, let me see what else we got going tonight. Ladies, where my ladies at? Not my ladies, but where the ladies at? My ladies upstairs. But Justin, you're not new. Get out of here. Where the ladies at? We have so many amazing ladies that participate, add on to the stream, give different perspective, bond with the men in their life, or they just like beards. Where we at over here? We've got Erica, one of the queens of the community. Straight up. So cool. Who else we got? Caroline. I'm not even going to make a Sweet Caroline joke at all. All right, Shauna. Welcome, Shauna. Congrats on the win. Sassy Red coming to us from vacation. Danielle, what up, Danielle? I had somebody. Oh, where was I at? Oh, okay. I'm going to tell this in a delicate way, you guys, because I don't want anybody getting scared. I had to go get my blood drawn for my physical. I actually have to go back tomorrow. Wednesday. I'll tell you guys about it on Wednesday, the reason why. But I have to go back for blood draw a week later. Some numbers little bit kidney. I'll tell you guys all about it. And we'll know more soon. But I had to go. The lady that at Quest that was going to draw the blood was a significantly older lady, right? She was experienced in her age. She goes, "Do I have a Danielle?" And I said, "Daniel." And she goes, "Oh, yeah, Daniel." I said, "What? You can't read Danielle or Daniel and you're about to stick a needle into my vein and draw out my blood? What in the world?" Well, I'm still bruised. I don't know if you guys can see this at all. You see that little bruise right there? I'm still bruised. She didn't do so hot. And she called me. She said, "Do I have a Danielle?" I said, "Woman, Daniel? And you're about to poke me? You can't read the difference of Danielle and Daniel?" So Danielle, shout out to you. I don't know if anybody ever calls you Daniel, but I got that once. Mrs. Bruce City. I saw that you had to meet up with some of the community members. So dang cool. So cool. Thank you for sharing on Facebook. Jenny, what's up, Jenny? Super great gift to your man with the shirt. Melissa, shout out to Melissa. Ty's missus is watching with him. Welcome. Keisha, what's up, Keisha? Holly, hello. Hello. Yeah, come on. Get them their own accounts. Let's go, Melissa. We want to hear from you. We want to hear from you. Come on now. Little Hug was the ones with the barrels with the aluminum peel tops. Ooh, okay. Thank you. Thank you for the correction. All right. Hello, beautiful ladies. That's right. All right. Ellie. What's up, Ellie? The pop queen herself. Brittany. What's up, Brittany? I feel like it's been a minute. Hello. She said yes. All right. Stu said, "Give her a break. It's tough to read through." Oh, my. Don't do that, Big Stu. Oh, my gosh. Okay. So, yeah, that was my experience with being called Danielle. It was that was what happened. All right, let's go ahead and do another giveaway, guys. We've already done 2. Let's do number 3 here. We're going to give away for the night the first one of the liquid summer Ruddy Butter. I don't see her in here tonight. If she pops in, we will make sure to give Viggy her welcome. People have lives, right? I know stuff comes up. I do believe some people probably thought today was Sunday. Sorry, I just had a baby. Oh, dang. Brittany, congratulations. My goodness. I wasn't saying that in a negative way, that I feel like it's been a minute, but that is the best response I've ever heard to being like, "Oh, I feel like it's been a minute." She said, "Sorry, just had a baby." You know, kind of like birthed the whole human that I was like building for 9 months inside of my son. Congratulations. I had literally the honor of meeting Brittany and her husband and getting to hang out. So yes. All right. Ooh, good question. I like that, Britt. I like that, Braden. I'm going to put that up. Be honest here, guys. And we can't see who has their answer or not. A yearly physical, at least. All right. How many people get their yearly physical at least? My answer is an adamant yes. Now, I will give credit to Sam, my wife. She is the reason I do have yearly physicals now. I did not have them before her, other than sports, which but I do go every single year. I get blood work. They do my weight. They do all the checks and all that stuff. Even if you don't think something's wrong with you, please go get your blood tested. That's all I'm going to say, you guys. Hey, we're going to do this giveaway, but let me hit you real quick. I had my physical last week. I was down 7 pounds from the last one. Let's go. My cholesterol was better than it's ever been. Let's go. Every number checked out totally fine, except my kidneys. Now, my kidneys at my last physical were in the optimal range. My kidneys in this physical were under 60, which if you look up by the Kidney Association, whatever, is like kidney disease. Can stuff affect your blood results? Yes. That's why I'm going back again on Wednesday to redraw and see if there was something like ibuprofen or something else that impacted those injuries. And oh my God, needles. Hey man, I will say, PB, I don't like needles. I don't watch. I don't do any of that. However, even with this girl who couldn't read Danielle and Daniel, you don't really feel it. There's not much to it. But please, you guys, please. I've read that they aren't really needed. Oh, man. Okay. So I don't want to say you're wrong here, right? This is not my angle. This is not my intention. I've read they aren't really needed unless you have real concerns. No. For me, in my view, not against you, I will say that viewpoint is adamantly wrong. And here's the reason why. I know so many people in my life personally that had nothing wrong, zero concerns, went to their physical, all right, and realized they had early detection on something that was very bad, and they're perfectly fine now because of that early detection. Are physicals perfect? No. Are physicals going to solve all your problems? No. But there are things underneath that you don't feel, you don't see, that absolutely could be brewing, and it's life-changing if you can catch it early. My sister's fiance is a doctor. He's in residency right now. He's like 28, 29 years old. When he was like 25, he was a high-level rugby player, very physically fit. Went for his normal physical. His numbers were off. They realized he had testicular cancer. I really, 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 really encourage you guys to go get checked. Your work is going to cover it. Your physical is going to be covered by insurance. It's going to be covered by something. You don't even have to pay for physicals. Please go get your physical. All right. It's way too close to 50-50 right now in that poll. So I highly, highly encourage you guys. Right. I really, really, really encourage you guys. And Kevin, it could have been. Yeah, it could have been too much due. I mean, obviously, we know that's not good for you. So I'm going back to get my blood drawn again. Yep, again. And G Squared said, my father-in-law is still battling colon cancer for 5 years. He skipped multiple physicals and colonoscopies. He would have caught it if he had it. No real symptoms until it's too late. And here, Kevin says it super well. I understand the feeling of ignorance is bliss. I understand fear for men, especially, is real about going to the doctor and hearing something that you don't want to hear. I understand that. I understand that most of you, this is statistically correct, most of you will go to the doctor and they will tell you you're overweight and you need to lose weight. I understand that's not fun to hear. I understand you're going to hear that, right? I know many of you probably, according to a doctor, drink too much alcohol. I know many of you, according to a doctor, and hopefully anybody, smoke too many cigarettes, which would be one. One is too many. But that ignorance is bliss is not worth it. The last thing I'll kind of say on this, and that's probably a lie, but the last thing I'm trying to say on this is you have people that care about you, whether it's your wife, whether it's your kids, your grandkids, your friends like me, other family members, people at your work, people in your community. If you're not doing it for yourself, do it for them, right? Your kids need that father around longer. Your grandkids need to see a grandfather and be able to spoil them and play with them and have fun. Ignorance is not bliss when it comes to your health. Please, 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 please go get your blood work. If you don't have any concerns, cool, get the blood work done. Good. You're all set. Move on with your day. Come on, man. Come on, guys. We got to go get this checked. We got to get this checked. So, yes. Banana Go, I don't know, but if anybody can let him know, I know that they don't want you to pay for a physical no matter what. Doesn't matter insurance, doesn't matter anything. They want you to pay for a physical. Okay? So, RJT, exactly. So my kidney levels were high on creatine. Now, obviously, I was taking creatine when I work out. I let them know that. We're going to be testing it back again. Essentially, how kidneys work, you guys, is your kidneys filter out creatine. If your blood level is too high in creatine, they're assuming that your kidneys are not working properly to filter out the creatine. So, yeah, exactly what it was. So, yep. All right. So, please, again, guys, please, please, please. It is worth it. It is worth it, man. I'm not kidding you. There's so many people that have early detection that can get, that can save their life. Yep. They really, really can save your life. And I just want to say this one more time. Ignorance is not bliss when it comes to your health. And I was there. I know many of you are there right now. I'm good. I don't need to go. When in all reality, you're worried about something underneath. You know that there's a potential that something's there, and it's actually the reason you're not going. You're actually scared. You put on the tough front. You put on the I'm good, rub some dirt on it. I don't need a doctor, right? Our ancestors didn't go to doctors. Yeah, their life expectancy was also 45 years old. I love those arguments when people are like, the Vikings didn't do that. Yeah, they also had a child mortality rate that was off the charts. They also didn't live into old age. They also didn't have the healthiest of life. Their death was likely very slow, very painful. So you're right. The ancestors didn't, but they should have if they had the ability. So again, just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. So yes. No, so Jeff, I actually talked to him thoroughly about this. The creatine that you take, if you take it in safe levels, and especially over time, it shouldn't impact your blood results. It doesn't have the lifespan to be able to do it. So yeah, no, I am definitely very well educated on it now more than ever. So yeah, I understand that stuff very, very, very well. So yep. And yeah, here's a great one by Caroline. You can get a physical at a lot of urgent cares. You don't even have to go to a PCP. Yeah. So if you don't have a primary care provider, you can go to urgent cares. Yep, absolutely. Yeah. So there, Corey just said it. He said he's gone into walk-in clinics and hasn't had access to a family doctor in a long time. Yep. So yes, very. Yeah. Yep. Tony's right. Yep. Very, very true. Yep. Tony, you are exactly correct, sir. Yeah. Very, 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 very true. So I'm thinking of bodybuilding levels. Yeah. Definitely not a bodybuilder or anything like that. So again, guys, please go get your physicals. It does really, really make a difference. All right. With that, let's go ahead. Hey, good, Tony. Awesome, man. He's going to book his blood work. And if you guys go with something like Quest, they send you your results and you can read them online yourself. You don't even have to have a doctor analyze them. You should, but you can read them yourself, which is really cool. Yeah, which is really, really cool. Yep. No, hey, guys, I'm not looking for any feedback on the numbers. I'm not looking again. I'm really well versed on this stuff. I'm talking to the right people, doing all the right things. I was just being vulnerable for a second and sharing with you guys why you should go. Yep, why you should go. So, yeah, no, it's trust me. You guys know me. When I need to learn something, I go and I learn, I dive deep. So I appreciate the concern and looking out. That's not why I was sharing that. Again, very, very well versed. I got all the right people in line. So I'm trying to lead by example and tell you guys, hey, this is what I'm doing. I'm actually practicing what I'm talking about here and stuff. And so I want to have that early detection, even when I think everything is okay, even if it's like, oh, well, that was probably a fluke. Go get tested. What does it hurt? You know, what does it hurt? So yeah, there's a lot of great to this for sure. You get results before they come back in the room to give them. Yeah, it's pretty cool when you have Quest and you get to see your own results. Yep, no doubt. Yeah, here's the one. She's a nurse practitioner. Yeah, no, luckily we have lots of people in the medical field in here. Like I said, my sister's boyfriend is a doctor. We have tons of great people surrounding me. And so I'm very, 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 very fortunate. And G Squared has the best advice here. I think we just need to eat more seaweed. I think you're right. Yep, I think you're right. So yeah, no doubt. Oh yeah, food is everything for sure, Ellie. But food makes all the difference in the world. But you can live the most healthy lifestyle of all time. You can eat perfectly. You can actively exercise. You can be stress-free, and you can still have horrible health things happen to you, unfortunately. So you just want to check. You just want to make sure you're good. All right, can do. Sushi it is. Guys, if you're not tuning into Wednesdays, this is complete sarcasm here. I will not be eating seaweed. I do not recommend seaweed. It is gross, gross, gross. So no, I'm sitting here eating a brownie. Hey man, it's all about moderation. You know I'm about to eat something unhealthy after this stream. So yeah, I am not too fat. I'm too short. So, okay. So then the doctor, Steve, will rephrase, you need to grow vertically then. All right, let's go ahead and see who this potential winner is. If you see your name on the screen, drop a comment and claim this victory, you guys. I am getting up early to drop the kids off at school and to hit the gym with Sam, so I can't stay up crazy, but we will we'll get this going here, and we still have some other ones. If you can eat it with sushi and you'll know it's the seaweed. Nah, not for me. Definitely not for me. But For those that do love it, that's awesome. Dan's got a fever and the only prescription is more seaweed. No thanks, Ellie. Hard pass. Hard pass. Oh yeah, Tony, I'm not worried, man. I'm not somebody that worries. I'm gonna be good. Just trying to share with you guys to be transparent and I'm not hiding things. And yep, I'll be back on Wednesday for those results. I'm hoping, right, to be honest, I'm hoping that they're down. I think they will be, but if they're not, I'm going to take the course of action to make sure I do whatever is needed. All right, next one. Do we have in the building? Dun, dun, dun. Jason Fisher. Come on down, Jason. Our likelihood of having people not be here for these is going up a little bit because we are a little bit later than we normally are at this point, but that's okay. We got talking about positivity and all that stuff. Oh, that's Jason F. Shout out to Jason F. That checks out. Congratulations, Jason. You got Ray cheering for you. Sean saying congrats. Congrats, dude. You just won a liquid butter from Ruddy Man. They will be reaching out to you to the email you signed up with. And again, guys, just a little highlight here. Ruddy Man Dan C15 is worth 25% off tonight. If you guys want to try them, want to stock up, this will be your night to do it. And then let's go ahead and hop right in here, everybody. It's about to go down for one of my favorite parts of the night. This is a game called This or That. Dun, dun, dun. And how this is going to work, everybody, is there will be two options on the screen. You're going to pick this one or you're going to pick that one. And Jason says, I'm so excited to try their stuff. It's wonderful. This is wonderful. It's my first giveaway win. Let's go. Congrats on your first win, man. Definitely. Okay. And for this, guys, please just pick one or the other one. Don't say both. Don't say neither. Don't give it an alternative answer. Just pick one. Let's have some fun. Let's enjoy each other's company and continue to enjoy each other's company. I know I'm loving it here. All right. So here's Scott. He said, hey, it's not multiple choice. All right. There's no C, even though that's statistically the most common. I don't know if that's true, but that's a made up stat for me. Dan, if you say card games or dice games, can I say board games? No, you got to pick one or the other. All right. Here's one that we have here, everybody. Can I say pass? No, come on, Vado. I need you, man. All right. First one, so you guys can see how this would work. If you had the ability to go to any comedy show in the world or any sporting event in the world, which one would you pick? Would you go to your favorite comedian? Would you go to your favorite sporting event? Drop an answer in the chat and I'll get a poll going. Hey. All right. Put your answer in the poll, you guys. Sporting event or comedy show? By the way, I love both. How's that side beard? Yeah, this is close. This is close. Oh, it's getting closer, guys. Get your votes in. A little bit more time. Come on. It's anonymous. Participate. Let's have some fun. Michael, that's tough. Thank you for answering, though. It says sporting. I have no sense of humor in sports. Understood. Is one of the GOATs. Got to take care of your health, though. That's one that went too early. Yeah, Ralphie May's hilarious. Mitch Hedberg, Ralphie May. There's a bunch. Patrice O'Neal. Man, comedy often has like tortured souls, and they go way too early for a lot of different reasons. But yeah, yep, no doubt. All right, guys, this one was very close. Very, very close, but sporting event won by a little bit, a little bit. The tattoo's all healed. Yep, the tattoo's all healed. My man Shade is getting ready to launch his company. And then once they are launched, we're going to do the next round on it. I just talked to him about it the other day. So I'm ready. I'm eager. I've got some spots that we're going to patch up and then continue on and hopefully finish the bare spot of the forearm here. But it's perfectly healed now. There is nothing healing or open on the skin. So yeah, man, I'm ready. All right, Caroline, take care. All right. My answer is sporting event because I would like to take Maddox to a Manchester United or Manchester City versus Manchester United game. That would be the absolute ultimate. Man U versus Man City. Whoo, but I would love to see Theo Von. That would be my top one. All right, next one. That's how the game works, you guys. Okay. If you had the ability, would you rather have the ability to fly or would you rather have the ability to breathe underwater? Drop your answer in the chat. Think about it. And I don't know where you're going with this one, but think about it here. Fly or breathe underwater? Okay. Let's see what you guys got here. I'm going to get a poll going. Oh, wow. It looks like a landslide so far. There's some layers to this. Okay. And if you would like to give your explanation of why, drop your answer in the chat. Let me see what you have. Yeah, both are super cool. Super, super cool here. I hear you, Jeff. I hear you. Yeah, give your answers, guys. For sure, Nate. For sure. Yeah. Oh, man, this is... Oh. There's cool things about both. For sure, some cool things about both. Yeah, I hear you, Harper. And I do have an answer, and I will tell you guys why my answer in a bit here. And you guys, we still have 2 more giveaways. I did not forget about those. Don't you worry. We should be out of here at about 11:30 would be my guess. But I'm pretty bad at guessing. All right. Let's see what we got, guys. Okay. This one wasn't that close. Flying won. Now, a lot of good answers. People said, and yeah, hey, when you're flying too, it gets colder, you can freeze. There's a lot to consider there, right? We got some stuff. Underwater, there's so much that's undiscovered. Now, could I find Atlantis? That'd be so cool. Now, for me, I am going to go with fly. The reason why I'm going to go with fly is because there's way more things that are trying to kill me under the water, and it's a little bit scarier under there. So I'm going to go fly, even though I was a swimmer, blah, blah, blah. I'm going fly on that one. All right, so here we go. Okay. Would you rather live, I'm talking about live, in a tree house or a castle? Drop your answers, guys. Live in a tree house or a castle? Think about it. I'll put a poll in the chat. Live in a tree house or a castle? And I'm talking like fancy, amazing tree house. The one you see on like the Travel Channel and YouTube and stuff like that. Hey guys, Ryan says sporting events or concerts would be great if you could fly. True. And I know you guys have seen some amazing castles, but have you seen some amazing tree houses? I mean, I'm talking hot tubs and showers and just beautiful kitchens. And you're up in a tree. Which one is more pet friendly? That's for you to decide. Depends what kind of pet you're talking about. You see Shaq's treehouse? No, I didn't know he had a treehouse. I bet you it's huge and amazing. The official king, that makes sense. Yeah, treehouse, Swiss Family Rousted Stout. All right, Stuart, I see you. Oh, yeah, if you have a castle, you got to have a moat. That's required. No doubt there. Yeah, you definitely have to have one. Okay. Love it. Okay. Let's go ahead and wrap this one up here. All right. The castle won slightly. Southern Tyrant. I struggled with this one because they're both really cool. Really, really cool. I'm going to go. Oh, this is tough. I'm going to go with Treehouse because I think you will have a better experience with nature. Now, yeah, Marines, I know that it's not going to last as long as a castle. I know it's not as safe as a castle. I know it's not as strong as a castle. But I think Treehouse is my answer. I think that would be a cooler existence for me. A castle sounds lonely. But that's just my thought, right? That's just what I'm going with. All right, guys, a little halftime giveaway here, and then we'll do our last one. Let's go ahead and give away one of these travel size colognes here. I will put a link in the chat. If you have not entered the giveaways yet, please do. What if you have had a bad experience with nature? Then go to the castle. Yep, go to the castle. No wrong answers. I agree. All right, guys, if you have not entered, please click that link in the chat, enter the giveaway. If you have already, the vitamin C cologne could be yours. Could be yours. So, yes. All right. If you see your name on the screen, drop a comment to claim your victory. I want both homes. You would, guys. That is selfish. No, just kidding. I would want both as well. That would be pretty awesome. All right. We have a potential winner. If this is you, drop a comment and claim your victory. Do we have in the yeah, Shade has great humor. In the chat, do we have Damian Griffiths? Drop a comment, Damian. Damian's always a beam of positivity and support in these things, man. So, Damian, are you in here? Drop a comment, and this is your victory. I want a castle in a tree. Ooh, I like the way you think, Justin. But no, you got to pick one. All right. Do we have Damian Griffiths? All right, so let's see here. Okay, his name is in the chat. We just need a comment from Damian. Otherwise, we got to start counting down here. All right. Looking a little shady. And I'm not talking about shade here. Just kidding. All right, guys, we got to stick to the rules. Keep it pure, keep it true. All right. 5, 4. Get my audio ready. 3, 2, 1. StreamYard delay. And oh no. Oh no. No win there. Love Damian, but hey, gotta be here, gotta be ready, gotta be live. If you're out there, make sure you are live. Tap the screen, run the mouse over your screen. There should be a red dot next to the word live. Click that, and then make sure it has a red dot next to it. Otherwise, you are not in. Oh no. And if you guys are like, what the heck was that? That was the giveaway win, flushing down the toilet. So you got to be here for these. All right. Do we have? Be here, please. We don't want any more rerolls in the building. Dun dun dun. A toilet or a castle, a toilet. Do we have Bobby Brantley? Wi-Fi in the treehouse must have gone out. That's a fact. You gotta be careful with what you choose. Exactly, Travis. Round true. Bobby B in the place to be. Are you here? Drop a comment. Let's see where you're at. Come win this cologne giveaway, baby. Like I said, hey, yo, that's me. Guys and girls out there, drop a congrats to Bobby in the chat. Sean coming in, showing that congratulations with quickness again. Dude, you want a cologne? Oh, man. This next giveaway, guys, is going to be a big one. It is going to be for 8 different oils, matching decals, plus a travel cologne for free. Shout out to Ruddy Man for dropping these giveaways tonight. Very, very generous of them. And just such a great company. Dancy 15 is worth 25% off. Why is that not letting me paste? All right, 1 second, guys. Technology. Okay, got that. Here we go. What in the world? Being silly on me? All right. highlight, copy. Now, please let me paste. Why is it not doing that? All right, Bobby, you broke the system. I'm gonna have to do a snip of it and then give it to Ruddy Man to reach out this way. That's just silly. I don't know why I did that. I've never had that. It was not letting me paste information. Plain, nope. Okay. All right, so let me insert this image. Jimmy, one of these will look a little bit different, but hey, that's all right. We'll get the job done. We will get, he said always, I break everything. Your beard must be too strong. That's the only explanation that I could give there, is that your beard is too strong. All right, guys, let's go ahead and finish this game up, and then we will wrap up for our final giveaway. Next one. If you had to travel and have hopes of living, sustaining life, Earth, gone. And guys, Ruddy Man says, thank you all for the continued support. Woo, baby. If you had to travel somewhere and you had to have life sustained, you can build it up, you can do whatever you needed to, which one are you going to? Mars or the moon? Now, again, you can make whatever you got. Mars or the moon? Earth's gone. Pooh! See you, sucker. Pick your answers wisely. Let's see what you got. All right, everybody, there is a poll in the chat. I'm going to move decently quickly. I guessed 11:30. I'm going to be off by a little bit, but that's okay. That's okay. All right. Mars or the moon? Let's see what you got. What was the movie? Oh, Interstellar? Is that right? No, maybe. I don't know. They have candy bars? Mars bars? Yeah, I do love a Mars bar. The Martian. That's what it was. The Martian. Yeah. You guys are right. You're right. I don't watch many movies. The Martian. Yep. I love it. All right, get those last votes in here. It's actually decently close. I thought this may have been more of a runoff on this one. Oh, you guys are wild. Oh, you guys are wild. All right. So Mars won. I'm also going to pick Mars just because I think it's got a chance to be cooler. That's it. That's all I got on that one. I just think it's got a chance to be cooler. And man, shout out to those members out there. You guys, thank you for making like a baseline of this career just a little bit more obtainable and secure. You guys literally are like a bloodline of this channel and platform. So thank you guys. All right, let me go ahead and continue here. Next one. All right. Ooh, would you rather have the ability to talk to animals or talk to plants? You want to talk to the trees and the flowers and algae and seaweed, or would you rather talk to a moose and a shark and your pets? Oh, hey, do not answer too quickly here, you guys. There's a lot to this one. A lot to this one. Think wisely, please. Boom. And yes, they can talk back to you. Talking is a two-way street. All right? Two-way street. Talking, yeah. RJT says, tough because you're not eating the one you pick. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe I will. Oh, Ben. You know where I'm going there. All right. Would you rather talk to animals or would you rather talk to plants? Get those answers in the poll, guys. Hey. I should dance sometime for you guys. I think you'd like my moves. You'd be like, Dan can dance. That's right. I can. So true. Hey. All right, everybody. Get those answers in. All right. Animals won by a lot there. I am going with plants. I like eating meat too much. I would feel bad about it. But I want to talk to plants because, like, imagine just like a tree and being like, hey, man, what did that guy say about me when we left? And they'd be able to tell you. Or speaking to algae, do you guys know how many plants are in the ocean that you could get all this feedback? I'm going plants, man. I'm going plants. I'm going plants here, and I'm not afraid to admit it. All right, here we go. The bathroom. Yeah, you could place a strategic cactus around and then be able to speak to it afterwards. Exactly. All right, here we go. Animals can do that too. Yeah, plants are more inconspicuous though. Yeah, cutting the grass. Hey, sorry guys. Maybe it's like a haircut. Maybe it doesn't hurt them. Maybe it's like a haircut. I'm going to think about it that way. I'm going to be positive, okay? I'm going to see the best in the situation. All right, last one. Big one here. This is going to tell me a lot about you guys. Are you an odd number kind of person? Or are you place a cactus? Oh, I'm placing them everywhere. I got cactuses everywhere. Interesting, Stuart. I did not know that. Are you an odd number person or an even number person? And this will tell me everything. I am judging you guys here. Put your answers in the chat. Odd or even? With this song coming on right now, I would like to invite you guys to also check out Catching Up with the Commands podcast on all major podcast platforms, including Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, a couple of others. There's a link in the chat for a browser link. It's something that's bringing a lot of joy to Sam and I. We have really interesting, unique perspectives on everything. And we just want to share it with you guys. We're not trying to convince anybody of anything. We just hope that you get a little bit of entertainment when you're getting ready in the morning. A little bit of entertainment when you are on your travel to work. And we are very, very excited. Very, very, very excited. All right, guys, the stats are close. Get your answers in so we can see if you are right or wrong. Hey, everybody. This is my favorite sound clip of all time. Banana Ghost said the music hits harder and harder every time. It is my favorite audio of all time. Dale, new episodes every Friday. Every Friday. You guys can vote for the topic on Mondays on the Instagram account. Everybody. No, Google Podcast should be live. Yep, it should be live, Scott. I got approval that it's on Google Podcast, I believe. I'll check and make sure, but it should be there. Okay. Can you post the link in the description so I can find it? Yeah, I absolutely will. That's actually a great comment. Thank you. I should post it on all my videos. Thank you. All right, everybody. Poll's about to end here. Get your answers in after the beat drops. All right. Let's go. Are you an odd number person or are you an even person? I am adamant on mine. And I just want to tell you guys, thank you for watching tonight. I genuinely love this. I'm going to leave giving myself the best pump-up speech of all time. I think we're the best in the world at this. And I want to say thank you, guys. Let's fade it out. Oh, yeah, baby. Okay, so evens won by a little bit, but it's close. It's a dang near 50-50. I am in the number of votes was 132. Just so you guys know, it was an even number. My answer that I feel strong, look at my eyes, that I feel so strongly about. Oh, wrong hand. Evens. If you turn the volume in my vehicle to an odd number, I was talking about not having violence earlier, but that will push me. If you turn the TV on and you click it to an odd number of the volume, don't you dare. Don't you dare. We have 202 people in here right now because I had to ban someone because we were at 203 and I can't do odd numbers. I had to boot them out of here. When that volume is on, if we are in the vehicle and it's an odd number, we're going to crash. We're going to have a horrific accident. So it needs to remain. It needs to remain on the evens. Otherwise, something catastrophic is going to happen to our family. It has to be an even number. Otherwise, now though that don't get me started, you guys, on that one. Don't get me started. It's gotta be. What about leaving the volume at a number and a half? Those don't exist, Allie. Don't get picky with me over there. Just kidding. Wouldn't volume 25 be more sad? No, Eric, literally worse. No. No, even, you guys. 12, 14, right? Come on now. We gotta leave it. So, yep. If your beard is at 13, do you trim to 12? I just don't measure until it's at 14, Mike. I just out of sight, out of mind. Nope. So yeah. No. And I try to set my alarm to even numbers as well. Like Sam wanted me to set the alarm to 45 tomorrow. Don't tell her, but it's at 44. Ha ha. Sam, see? Come on now. All right, guys. Last question before the final big giveaway. What was the highlight of your weekend? Mine was having a soccer party with the family. Sam, me, Maddox, and Jax. We stayed up and watched the Columbus Crew put a beat down on the Montreal team in Canada. It was the Crew's former team, the coach, his former team. It was a beatdown. Don't you have 5 people in your family? Don't you understand now why I have resentment against odd numbers? Violet isn't. No, I love her. Yeah, that's fair, Ralph. Yep, that's fair. Sam Smith concert, nice, man. Diablo, you've been going to some concerts, dude. Heck yeah. Yeah, Mike, you killed it, man. That was really cool. Really, really cool. What? Kayaking down the Muskegon River for 3 nights? No way. Hopefully you didn't eat the fish, if you know what I mean, in that river. No, I'm just kidding. I like the Muskegon River. That was really cool, Michael. I was glad to see that, the content there, man. Really cool. Happy belated birthday, Leo. Yes. So no, I can adamantly say, guys, unless we adopt, there will not be a 4th child coming. We would be a medical marvel if we had a child. Not only did I have a vasectomy, Sam also had her side of things taken care of. So we're clear on both sides of both sides of that kid fence there. There's no other little ones joining this family again. You never say never. So who knows what the future would hold with adoption and all that kind of stuff. So yes, you didn't do the ticket blaster at Chuck E. Cheese. Nice, Mike. Heck yeah, man. Yeah, Vi makes up for 2 kids. Dude, that's not even a joke or an exaggeration. Straight up true. All right, guys. Thank you for sharing. 3-day weekend is the reason. Hey, for me, every day is a weekend. So come on now. All right, guys. We are giving away the Harvest Beast box. Let's get it. All right, a Harvest Beast box. If you see your name on the screen, please. Violet is hilarious. Shade, you are accurate there. I cannot argue with that. Violet is way too funny sometimes. Just way too funny. So yeah, that's fair. But she's a lot. Everything she does is a lot. All the cuteness is a lot. All the craziness is a lot. Everything is a lot. But my new strategy, you guys, I'm telling Violet every day how good of a daughter, how good of a girl she is, even when she's not behaving well, even when she had a really rough meltdown, really rough day. I'm like, Violet, thank you for being so well behaved. I'm like setting the standards, setting that expectation for her. And I'm like, Violet, I'm so happy that you're so much more well behaved than all these other little girls out there. And I'm like putting that in her mind, hoping it's going to be like, I don't know, maybe she'll like convince herself and tell herself like, you know what? I do need to be good. I do need to live up to that. So that's my new strategy, guys. I think it's positive. I think it has a chance to work. I'm not going to beat her. So yeah, that's where I'm at, is I am telling her, thank you for being so amazing. I really love how good of a well-behaved. Why is she still talking to me? So yes, we are trying to put that into her brain. All right. Do we have in the building for the big win of the night Mr. Thomas Lane. Yeah, or she thinks what she's doing is good. Kid, that's the thing that I've learned through teaching. Kids know when they're bad. You don't convince a kid they're good when they're bad. That kids know when they're bad. Like they just know it. And so I don't think that we have that one. Yeah, COVID babies are a different breed. So true. So true. Hey, Anvil, calm down. All right. Do we have, all right, do we have Thomas Lane in the bill? He's here. Woo, baby. Throw a congrats in the chat for Thomas. You did it, dude. You won a big giveaway here. And again, this is from the company known as Ruddy Man. Now, let me see if it'll let me copy and paste this. For some reason, it was being silly earlier. No, what the heck? That is the strangest thing. Copy. Paste. Nope. All right. Somehow, some way, this Gleam is always giving me new things to think about, and that's okay. That's a beautiful thing. You want to keep that brain fresh. All right, got that. Okay, let me insert here. All right, got you, Thomas. You are all set, man. This company will reach out to you, and you will be all set. Ruddy Man, thank you so much for this spotlight tonight, the giveaways, the generosity with that code. You guys, you probably still have a little bit of time left of Dancy 15 being worth 25% off. Awesome company, amazing owner, great company behind, or great everything behind it. The wife, the husband, the products, the feel. It's all so good. So dang good. I want to say thank you guys. Tonight was therapeutic. Tonight was amazing, genuinely amazing. I do hope you guys consider checking out our podcast. I will throw it on the description right after the stream. Other than that, guys, please, please, please reach out if you need anything. And also, always, genuinely always, stay bearded and stay positive. Thank you guys. I love and appreciate you.